Hey.
He's also wearing a helmet, and in this helmet, you can almost see there's a carving of it's like an eye almost at the top of the helm. And as you see that, what you notice is that same depiction of that eye. You also see one on the shield. You also see one on the hilt of the sword. And other than that, it's a door.
Well, as we marvel at the intricacy, it's a stone door? It's a wooden door?
It's an iron door.
It's an iron door. Is it a solid piece of iron?
Most iron doors are, yeah.
Wow. I mean, I suppose you're right.
Yeah.
So this is a very heavy door, and you said it opens inward?
Yes.
Okay. Can I make a religion check to sort of kind of search my knowledge to make any connections between, you said, I think it's an eye on like the shield and on the sword or something like that? Sorry, I was...
on the hilt of the sword and on the helm as well.
So is that something I would need to check for, or?
I mean, yeah, if you want to make a religion check, go ahead.
Yeah, I just kind of want to know if there's any encoded information. Oh, well, I don't know.
You think that stuff? You just think it looks awesome.
Well, actually, I think the way I'm going to react to it is in a voice of total irreverence. I say, Karg, you want to break it down? And
Karg, who was kind of looking at the statues, like at the mention of breaking something, his head like shoots up like a dog who heard the word treat. And he's like, he like, you know, starts stretching and like, you know, rolling out his shoulders, and he's like, Karg, think we can break it down? Yeah.
So while he's doing that, I'm gonna walk over and kind of inspect well, first I'm gonna actually try. Is there a handle? I'm gonna try the handle.
Try the handle on the door.
Talos is actually looking at it, seeing if there's traps or anything around, checking out the statues, checking out the door, checking out before the door, that kind of stuff.
I could not love you more right now.
Yeah, well, but the thing is that Willem is definitely not the kind of person who ever takes a worry about those sorts of things. So he is definitely likely to run headlong into traps throughout his entire life as a D&D character.
As is Karg, so it is appropriate that just Talos and I apologize. We've totally turned you into like the mom of the party, but
so I just look at Karg and he and I start plotting on exactly how we're gonna break this door down. And she's kind of looking at it, looking for traps as we approach, and I'm going to actually try and like wedge something into it so that I can pry it open as he rams his shoulder into it. It's kind of the way I have it envisioned that I'd like to assist him and give him advantage on his roll.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, before we do all that, let's Akili, what were you wanting to do there?
Well, they seem to have this one under control. I was going to say I'm kind of the exact opposite, where I'm more likely to check everything, even if it doesn't look suspicious, just because I have a very suspicious, that's just my attitude towards everything. It's suspicious until I think it's safe, and then I'm all in.
It's an excellent dichotomy for us to have in the party.
Yeah, especially since it's 2 and 2.
Yeah.
So Akili and Taliesin. Taliesin, you said you were inspecting everything as well, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, why don't you guys go ahead and make investigation checks for me?
Awesome.
I like to imagine that while this is going on, Karg and Willem are like drawing like little diagrams in the dirt.
I didn't mean to do it twice.
Like, all right, so I'll get at it this way. You come from this angle.
Yeah, no, I'm like showing you how the door latches, except I don't know it all. I'm just talking like I know. And I'm trying to like wedge my mace into it somehow, very stupidly.
Right, you're explaining it to me with like the certainty of a 16-year-old kid that smoked weed once, explaining it to a 14-year-old kid that smoked weed once, you know.
Exactly. and I'm also just kind of being your hype man at the same time. And you're gonna run straight through this door as soon as I bust this lock.
Oh, and Karg's
So-
buying it so hard. Sorry, go ahead.
Question
We
on
should...
the rolls. Didn't mean to hit it twice. Do you take the first roll?
Yeah, I'll take the first one. And actually, I'll give you guys both advantage on this since you were both inspecting a very small area there to inspect. Taliesin, you see at the base of one of the statues. It's not etched in a different language, just in like an older font. If you get what I'm saying, kind of like Old English, right?
Right.
And you see the words, "It helps us." Achille, on the other statue, you see the word, "It warms us."
I like that warm fuzzy feeling.
You don't sense any traps on the door, at least any mechanical traps.
So I'll look over at Achille and say, "This one says it. Mine says it helps us."
It helps us.
Ooh, mine says it warms us. Warm, not worn. Warm. Warm.
All right.
I got a warm fuzzy feeling.
At about this time, Karg, why don't you go ahead and make a strength check?
All right.
Getting a fiery feeling.
I got that love.
You want a strength check or an athletics check?
Just a straight strength check.
All right.
Warm.
All right. And with that 11, you burst through this unlocked door with amazing power and speed. You probably think that Willem's wedging of his sword just worked brilliantly.
It's not a sword.
Absolutely.
It's a mace. It's a mace.
Karg turns around, high fives Willem. Like,
Like here's a
We
dex
just-
check on the high five.
we just won the Super Bowl, is what happened. Like,
I have a quick
nailed
question.
that high five.
Quick
solid.
question. I have a quick question on the investigation check.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, does it, because it's +0, is that why it rolled mine twice in one?
No, it's rolling for advantage or disadvantage, so it's just rolling either way, and basically you just take the first result if you don't have advantage.
So, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
it
okay,
just
I got you.
automatically rolls 2, so you can use them if you need them.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's always gonna use the first little guy. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
Cool,
I
cool.
gave you guys advantage on it because you weren't in like a stressful situation in the middle of a dungeon or anything. It was
Right,
a
we
pretty
just-
small area.
We just
There
chilling.
was 2 of you doing it, yeah.
And my shield is shining bright light.
Shining super bright.
And they're in green if it's a natural 20, or red if it's a natural 1.
Right.
Damage dice will do the same thing for max damage or minimum damage.
Alright, so Karg, you bust through this thing. I'll say you probably get about 10 feet in.
All right, solid.
And you have dark vision, so you can see pretty well. You see this. Move you over. Doom.
Whoa. Whoa.
Total darkness.
It's dark. It went
Oh,
from.
there it is.
It went from
Oh, and there's
snow.
stuff
Zoom out.
in the bottom left, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, snap.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh.
So
Karg,
you enter this room, Karg, and you see there's a bunch of there's 3 rows of these stone pews that are broken. There's bits of rubble all over the floor. Gravel, pebbles, and whatnot. You see 2 large braziers over by the west wall there. To the northeast, or to the northwest, sorry, it's covered in just mess and bits of spider web. And you see the same type of thing over in the southeast corner there.
Okay.
Why don't you go ahead and make a perception check?
Sure.
Can I follow him into the room, or
I was just gonna say, like at the sight of spider webs, Karg's like, Taliesin, spiders. Karg don't like spiders.
Are these what are these things?
broken pews, broken stone pews.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So you guys would be able to move over them. It would be considered rough terrain.
Cool.
How do I move over there?
All right. So, Taliesin, you're wanting to move into the room there?
Oh yeah.
Okay, dope.
I would also, if I move in, but I wanna creep down and like hide behind one of the pews, wherever the best spot would be to like be hunkered down.
You should let me walk in first with this big, bright, shiny shield, and then.
Yeah, that sounds.
All right. Well, here, let me do this. You guys can.
I
Squares, so you can arrange how you guys want to be walking in there.
I have control over the wrong person.
I have control over no one.
Now Karg.
No, I have control over Taliesin.
Yeah, same here. We all can control Taliesin.
Oh dear.
But not ourselves.
Oh, everyone can control Taliesin?
Yes, but not ourselves.
It may be worth.
Hold on, Taliesin, I got you.
So in the token settings themselves, I believe only the DM can go in and you can actually link the token to the character sheet.
Yeah.
And then it'll actually allow us to like link our HP and our AC and stuff to the token for you.
Hold on. Yeah, sorry, I don't think I linked these yet, did I?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you.
All right. I just the DM in my other game that I played didn't know that for the longest time. Pointed out to him, he was like, "Oh, holy shit! I've been doing this so much more different. I've been making this so hard on myself, basically."
That's what I learned more and more the more I use Roll20. I've been doing this the hard way the whole time.
Yeah.
I've learned that 3 monitors is not enough.
Never enough.
Oh gosh.
You're rocking 3 monitors?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one laptop screen.
Same.
Oh man. I want
like a legit monitor.
My intention is going to be to go look at one of the braziers.
Karg. Dude, I keep wanting to call you Grog.
It's all good. You're not wrong. I mean.
Let's see here. So from both patches of spider webs there, you kind of see movement. More so in the thicker patch up to the northwest corner, but you definitely see kind of the shifting of the web.
So Karg draws like this big, brutal looking, like I would call it a great sword because that's like the size of the weapon, but it looks more like a jagged meat cleaver, really, than a sword. And he just kind of like tightly like holds it, and he says again, he's like, "Karg don't like spiders," and he points towards the corner there.
All right.
Yep.
To the northwest there.
Yeah, to the northwest.
All right. Well, do you guys do anything else?
I was going to head towards one of the braziers. I want to light it if I can.
Okay. You get up there, and there's no kind of fuel for you to light there. There's also a few torch sconces on the east wall that are staggered with the pews.
Are they lit?
Any good tokens? No, they're not lit.
That would be what Woolen would start doing, is going around and lighting the torches.
And I would
like
be
instinctively.
hiding.
Like if there are torches to be lit, he's gonna light them.
All right, so Keely, you go in there. You're hiding. You're lighting torches, but you still have your shield with light on it, right?
I would put my shield on my back, and then use both hands to strike my flint and steel.
Okay. Which path do you take to get there?
I'll go this way, counterclockwise around the room.
Staying towards the edge of the room there?
Yeah, I'm lighting torches. Are there torches in the middle?
No. They're on the west wall, staggered with the pews. and there's also some on the north wall there.
Okay.
So you'll be able to see this once you enter the room. But
in that case, I would imagine that Achille would go to the other side because I would start lighting torches basically right where he's standing.
Achille's over here.
Right, and you said the torches are like here.
No, so they're on the east wall.
Oh, my bad. I was pointing to the side.
Okay, yeah.
Staggered with the pews.
So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going one by one to the torches, just counterclockwise around the room.
All right, and just by the way, what you guys see here, well, the people with dark vision, as soon as they get in there, it's a large stone altar that's up about 5 feet. So it'd be difficult terrain to get up on there.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, you just see what you see. Let's see here. Woolham, as you walk past right there, you also start to see this web kind of shake.
Okay, I apologize.
It's all right. Nothing happened. I'm lighting torches. You died.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Yeah. One shot, disintegrated by a beholder.
Awesome. Now I can go make another character.
Karg and Taliesin, what would you like to do there? I think Taliesin, you said you were going to be inspecting these braziers.
Yeah, I wanted to look at it to see if I could light it, but if there's nothing in there to light.
Yeah, there's no kind of fuel there, but you would get the sense that this is what they would mainly use to light and warm the room.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep in mind what the statue said.
Yeah, warm. And what did your statue say?
It helps us.
It helps us and it keeps us warm.
It warms us, but yes.
It helps us, it warms us. Yeah, you got it.
Did you see my note? I'm not afraid of spiders at all. So I just walk past it, regardless of how big it might even look if I see it.
What if it was as big as you?
I would have already seen it.
How about you, Karg? What do you want to do?
Touche.
I think Karg is going to kind of just like slowly and cautiously make his way kind of towards that northwest corner, like convinced that a giant spider is going to come out.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So go move your token how far you want to move toward it.
Sure. We'll go here. So that's about that's as far as his courage allows.
All right. Well, as you move closer there, you notice the webs again. They start to shake even more fervently. You definitely know that there's something in there.
Right.
There's no fooling you on that one. But as of yet, it hasn't done anything.
Okay. So I think has Karg ever seen Taliesin create fire?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So Karg is gonna say, Taliesin, could you burn the spider webs? I would feel better if they were not here anymore.
Have I made my way around the room towards him, or is there a torch near him? Because if I overheard him say that, I would just walk up to the webs and burn them with a torch.
He's certainly not being quiet. Like,
There should be a torch by it.
Hey, Woolham. There's something I've always wanted to try. I want you.
Okay. I'm on the other side of the room. So
I know. No,
good luck with hiding.
It's cool. I want you to stand there. So I point to that pew. I was like, I want you to stand. Wait, how are you lighting these things? Do you have a torch?
No, I have my shield with light on my back, and then I'm using both hands to flint and steel the torches to light.
Oh, are the torches just on the walls?
I believe so.
Are they do they come up? Like, can the torches be removed from the walls?
Yeah, they're ensconced. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I want you to pick up one of those torches. I want you to stand at the end here, and I want you to hold it out, and I want to shoot an arrow through the torch at the cobweb.
expecting him to have said something like that, Willem continues lighting torches without a word.
Like disregards the whole thing.
And the last torch he lights, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at it.
All right.
Like,
Okay,
like
so
on the wall, like after he's like he lights it and then like takes 2 steps away, we'll say, and then I want to shoot an arrow at it.
Do I get to the last torch? Is it somewhere over here, I imagine?
you got a torch there, a torch there. So you're walking all the way around the room there and just lighting them all?
You said there's one here, there's one here, and then those two that you pointed out. So yeah, I'm just lighting those.
Right there with a card, you just lit the torch?
Yeah.
Oh, if Karg's in the way, I'm not going to shoot at it, because I'm not going to...
I pull it from the sconce and just start lighting spider webs on fire.
Okay. So you pull it from... So you pull it from the sconce here, right?
Yep.
All right. And as you take a step forward, you step into here or here?
That one.
Okay, well, as you get within 5 feet of this spider web, let's go ahead and roll for a hit.
All right.
Well, I'm on fire, man. I'm rolling these 3s like it's nobody's business.
All right.
That coming out with a strong 5.
Taliesin, what did you roll there on your second one? You got a
11.
Okay, so yeah, that 7 was from earlier. Okay.
For some reason, I am no longer. Oh, I got cleared off.
You're still on mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's off.
I'm not on mine.
I see
It's
you.
just buggy roll 20. No worries.
I'll move you to see if that does that help.
I have you at 18.
Yes, I'm at 18. That's
Cool.
fine.
Okay. And we got Taliesin. All right. Yeah. Let's see here. And as you move towards that thing, as you move towards the web, that's probably hard to see. I didn't think about that.
I can see
popped
it,
out
though.
next to you.
Yep.
All right. So we have one there. One there. One there.
This is
One
Karg's
there.
nightmare.
The very first room that we fight.
Most
After this, it's easy street. He's
I
gonna
bet
get
it-
over his fear of spiders in one go.
No choice.
All right. What's your dex there? Well,
I believe it's 12. It's 12.
Okay. Well, we tied, but I'll let you go first. As you see
All right.
this spider swarm jump out at you. For lack of a better term.
I do not flinch, and I attempt to light it on fire since I'm already holding the torch like right by it. I'm just gonna see if it catches on fire and or burn this spider web, because that's what he was in the middle of doing.
All right. So, are you trying to burn? Are you going to keep burning the web, or are you switching your focus to the swarm? It's about to attack you.
We'll switch to the swarm.
Okay. So go ahead and just make a melee attack.
All right. Well,
Are you proficient with torches?
I'm proficient with clubs,
Yeah, you are. We'll say that works.
so there you go. It's an 11.
And 11 just misses, unfortunately. Somehow these spiders startled you, and you, even with your club proficiency, you thought you were brave. It's not quite turning out so.
They didn't startle me, no matter what anybody says, including.
Just a nervous shriek.
And they move onto your space there. They start crawling up you. getting all inside of your arm or crawling all over your neck and your neck and your back. No Missy Elliott reference.
So as that happens, I'll take my move action and actually move unfazed toward the other horde of spiders.
All right.
So you can put the other one over on me too, because I moved out of it.
All right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. And Karg, it's your worst nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
So you're literally just covered in spiders.
Yeah.
Biting and that shit. Let's see here.
Karg knew this was going to happen.
Yeah. they roll a 22 to hit.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. For, let's see here.
He still isn't ready though. Like.
For 5 piercing damage.
All right.
That was a really, really low roll. Let's see here.
I'm okay with it.
At Woolham, these things climbed on top of you. They rolled an 18 to hit.
Yeah, 17 is my AC.
All right, for 11 piercing damage.
11 piercing damage.
Oh man, yeah, man, they're all in your armor. They're all up in your doobly doos, your goodies, and all that.
That sucks, man. That kind of hurt. Word.
10, 15, 20. Achille, you see this massive spider start running up towards you. They can't be close enough to attack you. Correct. And then that brings us to Taliesin.
Okie dokie. What to do?
I'm totally covered in spiders. Like, not just one horde. I have 2 swarms of spiders covering my body.
Trying to find things that affect multiple things.
I mean, fireball.
That's a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, you can get 3 swarms and a Karg and Woolham.
Burning hands would be great if you've got that.
I was looking at Scorching Ray, actually.
That's really solid too.
Yeah, good move.
So I can do 3 swarms. I will catch Scorching Ray. Create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at 1 target or several. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. On a hit, target takes 2d6 fire.
All right, so go ahead and cast your first ray and tell me who you're directing it at.
If I can figure out how to use all these things. All right, how do I tell you?
In your character sheet, where your attacks are listed, you can click on Scorching Ray. So yeah, just tell them which one you're shooting at. Oh, and to ping the map, I don't know if I told you this.
Yeah.
You just click and hold.
Or you can grab the ruler tool and you can use that too if you want. If you want to, like, do something like that.
Okay, so which one are you attacking there, Taliesin?
Each one once is what.
Yeah, each one once.
All right. Well, you roll for each ray. So,
yes, I roll for each ray.
Yeah. So the first ray, which swarm would you like to attack? You roll for each ray.
That one.
Okie doke, and you hit.
Okay, so it's 2d6.
If you click
on the Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
Over in the chat.
In the chat.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Then I gotta make another attack. Make another attack on this one.
All right, so you went to the second one there, the one over?
Ooh, that's a hit for sure.
And that one hits.
And then the third one is on the other swarm.
Bang, bang. Do it up.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to put my mage armor on. Actually, I think it's a free action.
Give me 1 sec.
So I have a one of my
Invocation,
Armor
right?
Shadows.
Armor of Shadows.
You can cast mage armor on yourself at will without expending a spell slot or material components.
Yeah, you just get to do it.
Yep.
Do you have any bonus action funness?
See if I've got any cantrips that are bonus action. First time I played a warlock, so bear with me.
No worries.
First time I've seen a warlock play.
Yeah, me too.
Hex would probably be like the quintessential warlock bonus action.
Is it a
Yeah,
bonus
but that's
action?
a spell slot, and I only get 2.
Right. That's.
And I just
but-
used 1.
So my thought with Hex is if you cast it early in the day, we could conceivably take a short rest, which is typically
True.
what 10 minutes, I
Yeah.
believe. And then you can continue to have your concentration, and you can carry that forward to additional targets. And I think at 3rd level, Hex may last a full 8 hours. I could be mistaken, and I believe at 5th level, you're casting your spells at 3rd level as a warlock. Correct me if I'm
Yes,
wrong.
I'm at 3rd level.
Okay, so I believe, if you're feeling froggy, Hex would be the thing you could do as bonus action, but you're more than welcome to save your spell slot for other stuff.
Well, I think since she cast Scorching Ray in this round, you still only get 1 spell per round, correct?
Correct.
That is true.
Unless it's a cantrip, I think.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you are correct.
So I'm going to cast. No, it's an action. Everything I have is an action.
No worries. Like I said, I've never seen a warlock, so I was actually just curious as to what they do.
So that will end my turn.
All right, you're staying there?
I can move, so I'm actually going to move
Sorry.
there.
All right. Akili.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do is set my mark. We'll make it this guy right here, since he's
All right.
kind of moving in on me.
He's
And
definitely coming after you.
Yeah, not kind of.
yeah, he's definitely moving at me. And I'm gonna just walk right up to this cat and give him a little stabby stab.
All right.
Oh, he's not. Yeah, we'll see if we hurt him. My bar is like scooted and it won't. I can't move it. My macro bar. Why can I not move it?
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to move it yet either.
I moved it last time we played. Is that a setting?
I don't know. Figure it out when it's not your turn.
Well, I can't click on. All right, here I can click on this though. All right.
All right. So that will hit.
So then this is what we were doing wrong. So I do my roll my hunter's mark first, correct? And then I roll the crossbow, and I don't get hunter's mark on the crossbow, only on.
Well, no, you'll get hunter's mark on whatever you hit. The thing with Colossus Slayer is that it only happens after they're below full health. But what I want to tell you right now is that as you hit with your short rapier.
Yeah. My sword / rapier.
Yeah. So
Right.
as you hit with your rapier, you're slashing and stabbing at this thing, and realize that it's not quite having as good of effect as you wanted.
That's not
It's not a singular beast.
Makes sense.
You're kind of just, basically trying to sweep at it. But you do hit.
Cool.
And so you have another attack as well.
Cool. Where's the closest? Closest torch to me.
Closest torch to you
Yes.
is right here.
Ooh, that's pretty far away. Okay,
Not close.
not close at all. I have. Well, I guess Do you want me to roll my Hunter's Mark now, or do you want me to?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and roll your Hunter's Mark.
Nice 1. Cool. And then I get my crossbow. I don't think it's gonna do much, even though it is,
You also have another rapier.
Oh yeah, that's good. Touche.
It's a rapier. You said touche.
That one will miss.
Will miss, right? And then then my crossbow. Hey.
And that one will hit. You
Is
can go
it?
ahead and roll your Hunter's Mark again.
Didn't I not roll a 20? Wait, why is it rolling 2d20s?
Well, it rolls with advantage or without advantage. It rolls both. Yeah.
Oh, so my roll without advantage is the one I didn't roll an actual 20 with. Cool.
Right.
And then my Hunter's Mark.
All right.
That should be on.
Slayer on that one too.
Huh?
And
I did.
correct.
That's the 3.
No, Colossus Slayer, not Hunter's Mark.
Oh.
It's marked as CS.
It didn't actually roll your crit damage for
Sorry.
you. So the 9 is correct. And then
No, I just rolled it wrong. Even though I got the same outcome, it's still a 3.
You're good. You're perfect. There we go. And back to the Valorous Fulham.
All right. Well, in moments of duress.
Hold on, Karg.
Oh, sorry, Karg.
You're cool.
I didn't scroll down. My bad. That's my fault.
No worries, man. No worries. So Karg doesn't know what to do with himself. I think what Karg is going to do is rage, and then just like full on belly flop, just like throw his like basically like jump and like make himself horizontal in the air, and just use the weight of his body to crush as many of the spiders as he can.
All right. Well, you're pretty big. We'll say if you hit, that's a D10. You think?
Hey, works for me. I was thinking, like, as I was deciding this course of action, I was like, I have no idea how he's gonna resolve this, but that's what I feel like Karg would do.
I think against a swarm, at least, against a singular creature, it would be much lower. It'd be like a D4 improvised weapon, but you smash in a swarm. We'll say a D10.
Yeah. So, do you want me to roll just like a normal greatsword attack, and we'll just do it as a D10?
Yeah, correct.
All right, cool. So. Do that for my attack roll.
Oh my
god! What are the fucking odds?
Oh god!
Holy shit!
So Karg,
spiders just get out of the way.
Yeah, as you go to jump on these spiders, you have like a sudden change of heart. Like at the last second, like that grasp of fear gets you again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can't
do
it.
Yeah,
it's kind of like ever like in cliff diving, and like you get to the edge, and then you just kind of stop, and,
right?
Like, shake for a second. That's pretty much what you do there.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's chill. So Karg embarrasses himself further, and I think he is going to use his movements to move towards the burning torch over here on the wall, though.
No, I've got that torch in my hand.
Oh, do you? Okay,
Yep.
Then this torch over yonder, I think I can probably get that far.
I'm sure you can.
I've got like 40 feet. Yeah, so I'm good. And I imagine the spiders come with me.
I don't think they do. I think they can inhabit your space, but they don't have to come with you. If they don't.
Oh, gotcha. I wasn't sure if they I wasn't sure how that worked.
You kind of run away from them, kind of just try to scrape them off.
Yeah, fuck y'all spiders. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Friar Tuck.
So, being unshaken, in moments of duress, Willem will turn to his god, and he will cast Sacred Flame on the filthy beast, attempting to suck the life force out of him.
Okay.
So here's your Sacred Flame. And he chooses that specifically because he knows that the flames will penetrate through even his own armor, because cover has no effect, or like it goes around cover. So yeah, he basically casts Sacred Flame on himself.
All right, they roll a 6 on their dex save, and so you're casting it The ones on you, right?
Yeah, the ones that are like on me.
All right. Are you going to use your movement?
I shall. I'm gonna walk right to the middle of all three of them, and I'll end my turn right there.
All right. Oh man. Okay, so all three are going to swarm you.
Yes.
I'm going to leave them where they're at. Otherwise, I can't click on and off of each of them.
Right, for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, the first one crit.
Okay.
That's so they do 44, so that's 8d4, 7, 12, 3, yeah, 19, 22. These spiders do 25 damage to you.
Okay.
From the first one.
Oh, damn. I was hoping that was or I figured that was the total.
Holy shit, the second one's crit too.
All right, well, then he's down.
All right. Do you have less than, let's see, it's 23?
I had 33.
You have 33?
Yeah.
All right, so you're still up. Still up. Have faith.
Oh, no. After the second one, after the first one, before the first one, I have 33.
Okay.
So you said the second one crits, so regardless of what it rolls, I'm dropping to 0.
All right.
So it's another 23 and puts you at negative 15. For those of us keeping score at home.
Yeah, you're fine.
I know.
It said you don't go below 0, though.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
Go
Yeah.
to 0, then you have to make saving throws.
Yep.
All right.
Which I imagine I instantly failed the third attack. So I'm on 1 fail.
Yep.
I think actually if you suffer an attack while downed, it actually had 2 automatic failures.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Valor's Wolf Fulham's about to die in the first room.
He's about to die, isn't he?
He's the cleric.
He's the cleric. Good thing the Rangers got healing spells. Oh, wait. That's right.
Taliesin.
I'm going to move probably right over towards the cleric here, where I can get to like all 3 of them. And I'm going to cast my Fey Presence.
Okay. And what does that do? Oh, cool. 10-foot cube. All right. All right. So you cast that. What you realize is that with these swarms, they don't seem to be afraid.
I can charm them, though.
They also don't seem to be charmed.
Yep.
Essentially, they can't be charmed, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, prone, restrained, or stunned.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Swarms for you. Star-Lord, or I'm sorry, were you want to do anything else there, Taliesin?
Which I really can do. Yeah, because everything else is in action. And is Fey Presence in action? Yeah, it is. It's in action. So no, I can't really do anything. Now I take it the spiders are on the cleric?
They are.
Okay, so I can't really do anything. Okay. I still have movement, though, so I'm going to move away.
All right.
Nope, that would be attack of opportunity. So nope. I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Achille. Save the cleric.
Save the cleric.
I don't know if he can.
Yeah, he can't get to me.
He could dash, but it'd still be...
But then, yeah, he doesn't have an action to save me.
Right.
And it's difficult terrain to jump over those pews anyway.
Sorry, I was just realized I was muted because I was coughing earlier. That's exactly what I was trying to say, Jar. Is that, yeah, I have the problem of going that way is that those are difficult terrain. Oh, shit. So I don't even think I could because I have to go here and then up, and that's.
Would we have a
This, I
healing?
think,
Would we have any healing potions from like our adventuring experience? Like, would that be something we would have in this moment?
Yeah, actually, Bethros would have given you each one if you'd have asked him.
Great.
But hold on, let me see here. Because you
No,
get some money if you're starting above 5th.
I mean, you don't get one as part of your starting gear, if that's a question.
Yeah, but we're level 5. It's
That is true. That is true. But yeah, that would make sense.
Fresh
That,
starting
at
out.
some point. Right.
Okay, so at level 5 you get 500 GP plus, let's see.
So I mean, I feel like we as players forgot to bring potions, but
Yeah, we did.
but our characters certainly would not have. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like
They've
they would
got
not
our
have they would not have embarked on this adventure without first securing adequate supplies. So like
maybe
True.
bad on us for not asking
Okay.
for an extra one, but
Yeah.
now
Right.
we
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
right, note for next time. That's
Okay,
a lesson
so-
learned.
Yeah, so
Would it
what
be
I'll
a
say
bonus
is-
Would it be a bonus action to administer a potion?
No, it's an action. I think.
I say,
I think
yeah,
that's an
generally-
action because it's an use object is what you're
Right.
doing, right? Yeah.
Right. Generally, you can take a potion as a bonus action, but generally it's an action to administer a potion to someone else.
Okay, so since you guys didn't ask at the beginning, I'll say you guys, instead of everyone having one, you guys have 2 between the 4 of you. So you can decide who wants.
2 between the 4 of us.
Yeah.
I think just
I
Go
would
ahead.
definitely not take a potion. Any potions I have, I'm generally going to hand out anyway. So
Okay. I think Karg would probably have one.
I was just say I think Karg would have one, not from a position of he wants one, but from a position of I think it would probably be given to him and he would just take it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
right, exactly.
I mean, I just when I play, I give the tanks the potions.
Right. I was just say I think it would be a decision that would be made by Taliesin and Akili primarily.
So yeah, Taliesin and Akili, who wants the other health potion?
I'll take
I
one.
think.
Yeah, I
think
would say her
Allison
because
has
I
it.
have
Yeah,
a
you have cure wounds. That's right.
cure
Yeah.
cure wounds, so it would make more sense for her to have it anyways.
All right. So Akili, it is still your turn though.
All right,
Her-
I had to reload because it freaked out on me. Let's see here. I'm definitely going to move here. Can I still move there and attack, even though that's difficult terrain?
Yeah, you could move there. It just costs double movement for the one. square
Right.
there.
So I can still move here and attack this thing. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna short sword / rapier it up.
You can just call it a rapier. It's okay.
Let's see here.
That'll
Well, that's a
hit.
pretty good damage roll if it hits. Is that be good?
All right. And as you slash through that last one there, I'll just go ahead and remove these so we don't have to worry about them.
Oh, sweet.
As you,
Well
as you
done.
quickly dispatch of your swarm there, and then you look over to see your buddy Willem just
Totally
on the
covered
ground.
in spiders.
So
covered in spiders.
are any of these damaged? Are any of this are any of these spiders, have they been damaged?
Well, they're all on top of me, so you
They
can't
were- they
really
were all
tell
on
one
fire,
from the
too.
other.
Oh, they're actually on him.
Yeah,
Oh,
all 3 swarms are
okay.
on top of me.
So I can move to here, correct? 1,
Let's see,
2.
5,
3,
15,
4,
20,
5.
25, 30. 30 would be here. Right? You were here?
I was here, yeah. And I moved
Yeah.
here. So that would be 5, 10,
Or
15,
wait, yeah, so hold
20.
on.
Shouldn't I have one more?
10, 15, 20, yeah. Okay, yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, you were there. Yeah, so...
So if you
have-
pretty
you have
much
a couple
go,
more you
go
got.
So that's
this way.
30. Yeah, that's 30
yeah,
right there.
Yeah, because you... Okay.
Yeah, so I should be able to go 20 feet this direction
Um,
essentially. From here.
Yeah, and I think you're within range of the one swarm with your crossbow.
I should actually.
Oh, absolutely.
He should
I
be
should
to
actually-
the next one, actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
where
should
you
be
should be.
here.
That's 30.
Because I have 30 feet from, or 20 feet from that point right there. Because this would be 10, even though it says 5, and then that would be 20.
Right.
Yeah,
So
there you
cool.
go.
Right. 5, 10.
Um,
Yeah.
So, but they're on top of him. Man, I don't want to just shoot an arrow at my buddy.
Yeah, that would actually kill me if
I don't want to do that. Yeah, I think. Cure hands? Is that touch?
Cure hands?
Mm-hmm.
Cure.
Yes, it is.
Sorry, that's touch, right? So I think I might just have to just not do anything else for now and say, "Hang in there, buddy. I'm coming."
Okay. Do you, for your bonus action, do you want to move your hunter's mark since that one died?
Oh yes, absolutely. I will move. Oh shit. Whoops.
Oh wait, actually, I'm sorry. You have to do that on a subsequent turn.
Accidentally
So
clicked
you can do it
on
on
it.
next turn.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yes, because I used. Well, I didn't. Well, I didn't have. I didn't roll for it this
You didn't need
time.
it. It was
So-
already dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I can do it at the beginning of my next turn.
yeah,
Sounds good.
you only get 2 rapier attacks
Right.
next turn. But yeah.
Right.
So Karg.
So Karg, he's gonna see his buddy Willem go down, and while Karg is not the brightest man in the world, he does recognize that Willem is the glowy Healy man, and generally, if he goes down, the rest of us do not fare so well. So he's gonna even in his rage. Barrel back over here, overcoming his fear of the spiders momentarily, to slide, like power slide, fucking Tenacious D style, potion in hand, and administer said potion to Willem.
You want to roll it?
No, you go for it, man.
Oh man, I was hoping you'd be lucky.
So those are 2d4
I mean,
plus 2.
I can. I got you. Hold on. 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, 6 health. I honestly, for a second, I thought you were going to say you could light him on fire.
You know,
when you
that was
started
an honest thought.
when you started with he's not the brightest guy, I was like, oh my god.
That was honestly a thought that entered my head, but I was like, you know, he's already failed 2 death saves. That is almost certainly.
It's the first session, the first room. I can't kill the healer.
All right, so Willem, you are prone, covered in spiders. You have a tiefling standing above you, and you awaken to Corbin shoving a potion down your throat.
I look him dead in the eyes, square in the eyes, totally straight faced, and I say, "Thank you." And then very calmly, and then from there, I'm just going to place both hands on my own chest and cast a Cure Wounds level 1 on myself.
Karg's like doofy half smile, like head nod, thumbs up.
And then I'll use half my movement to stand up.
All right.
And 5, 10, 15 my way.
You really want to move there?
You really want to just immediately?
I guess I don't want to eat those appies, huh?
Maybe not.
All right, so yeah, I'll just move over this way. That's
there
fine.
You go. That's a good idea.
Because this one's technically in Taliesin Square.
Correct.
Right.
They're actually all technically in Taliesin Square.
Right, I understand.
And it is their turn. So we have 2 attacks at Taliesin.
Poor sweet Taliesin.
Mage armor, baby.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, so the first one rolled a 10. I think that one misses.
Yep.
Let's see. Second one was a 12. Jesus.
That is my armor class.
Oh, it is your armor class?
But I have
Dude.
mage armor, so what does it go up?
13 plus your dex is your AC presently with mage armor.
So
Okay,
14.
so yeah, so it doesn't hit.
Right.
And at Karg, 17. 17 hit?
17 will hit. Yep.
Alright, and that's 14 piercing damage on you.
Okay. Karg don't really care. He's raging, so it's down to 7.
So, you're correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Oh, yeah, and always do remind me, like, if you're raging, because I'll forget that.
I'll generally, I would prefer that you give me the full damage, and I'll just parrot back the half damage.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, just for sake of clarity all around.
All right. Taliesin, for some reason, these spiders cannot bite you. I don't know why.
That's what's up.
You're like the least armored one.
Her Fae patron
Patron loves me.
Yeah.
Let's see here. And it's your turn, Taliesin.
I am going, as my action, I'm going to summon too close, aren't I?
Say again.
I'm too close for the halberd to go, right? I have to be 1 square away.
That's a thing in this edition.
You can be 1 square away. You don't have to be.
Right, I'm going to summon the halberd. That's my action.
All right.
And that's it. I'm going to wait till next turn to go slicing.
All right.
It's the only drawback to the weapon. It takes a full action to do it.
Here I go killing again.
But I'm very happy being bait.
Akili.
You're muted, probably.
Totally. Yep. Thank you. I'm throwing Hunter's Mark on the one that is on top, whichever of the spider clusters, if that's a thing, or whatever one's closest to me, if that's a thing.
Okay. They're all basically in the same square.
Yeah.
But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Right. And then I am. So are they still on? Where are they exactly? Because I know they were on.
They're technically on Taliesin Square. I'm just keeping them out there because or else I won't be able to select each individual.
So now they're on Taliesin.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to I'm gonna move up right next to her.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, best
Start
I can slash them without slashing her.
All right.
Don't roll a 1.
How about a 12?
Well, an 18 will work.
Sweet. And then I don't get my Hunter's Mark, but since they're damaged, I should get my...
You'll get your Hunter's Mark as well.
Oh yeah, because I did at the beginning.
Correct. But now you only have 1 rapier attack, and you can't use the crossbow because you use your bonus action to move the Hunter's Mark.
Right.
Yeah. That one will not hit.
Yeah, that's not a very good roll. And then, how, is everybody on health? Everybody doing all right? Let's see. Looks. Yeah, I think so. All right. Yeah, I think that's it.
All right.
Cure wounds is an action anyway.
Yeah, it's an action to cure wounds. But let's see.
Karg. Oh, I forgot. I friggin'. Yeah, never mind.
Oh, Karg. Karg is going to.
It's also just a check-in to see how everybody's doing. Keep me up.
Basically, he's gonna try and just swat away as many of the vile spiders as he can with his greatsword, and he's gonna try his best not to hit his friend, but contradictory. I'm gonna attack recklessly. Okay. And also with Great Weapon Master. So
nice.
There we go. So I presume that hits.
That does hit.
So bam.
Ooh.
Asan chop.
And that was a 1 on the damage dice.
Yeah, that's plus 13 with Great Weapon Master.
And you have 1 more attack, I believe.
Oh, I do. That's a thing. How about that? Shit, we're level 5. But damn.
And that will also hit.
Sweet.
Also Great Weapon Master.
Indeed.
All right. And the ones that were...
I made separate macros so that it'll actually tell you in the chat for you.
There you go. And the ones that were still on top of Taliesin but moving towards you are now reduced to nothing.
Excellent.
And casually dropping 39 damage.
Just barbarian things.
Yeah, barbarian.
I'm used to playing a
That's why we
paladin,
keep
so
you
this
along.
just doesn't really feel like that much, you know?
Right.
I didn't drop a 3rd level Divine Smite with both of those, so.
Let's see here.
Thunderous Smite would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my other 5th ed campaign, I'm running a paladin.
It's like my favorite thing ever.
Vengeance Pally.
Or are you wanting to move or anything there, Card?
No, Karg's right where he wants to be.
All right, Willem.
Uh,
Take vengeance on these spiders there.
He's embraced the spider rage.
yeah, let's just Sacred Flame him.
All right.
Hoot.
Mm.
Let's see here.
And I'm chilling right there. That's this whole turn. Trying to conserve.
You got
some
another
spell.
one down. As I take full damage from magic there.
Nice.
Well done.
Well, they did have fire damage from earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And anything else there?
No, I'm just gonna chill.
All right, Taliesin.
I'm gonna take a halberd strike at that remaining one.
All right. Drag it up.
Ooh,
Holy
That-
shit.
is what we call a crit.
Mm-hmm.
He had 11 hit points.
Nice.
Well
All
done.
right. There you go.
And it's an automatic magic weapon. That is one of the coolest features I've seen in this edition yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want
Alright.
to play a Blade Lock.
So you guys have officially killed some spiders. Your big, strong level 5 characters. Eh?
Yeah. Way to put things in perspective there.
Perhaps we should take a short rest and heal up.
Yeah,
I mean,
take a little rest, maybe.
how does Karg feel as far as post rage symptoms? Is that a thing that we need to worry about?
Nah, Karg's a spirit warrior. Oh, so actually, I should have made a little more fuss when he raged. So like when Karg raged, like there was like a little like green energy that kind of like sprung up around him, and he wears like kind of like half of his armor is kind of made out of bear skin, and it kind of almost seems to take on like some bear like properties of himself while raging. So he is a totem, like a spirit of the totem spirit warrior, whatever the fuck it is, I don't remember. And so yeah,
Do
no,
you always take half damage? Or, no, okay. It's
only
half
while
damage from
raging.
everything, right?
yeah, everything but psychic damage. So like my mind can still be affected normally, but my body is protected by basically like the the spirit of the bear. Is kind of the idea. So that's why I was saying I should have kind of made a fuss about I basically, if you're familiar with League of Legends at all, I basically picture it like Udyr's bear form.
Do I still? Yeah, I still fish.
So
Oh yeah.
yeah, I still fish.
Nate's clearly on the phone.
He forgot to mute himself.
It's chill. But yeah, no ill effects of the rage. Like basically, he just kind of like comes back into himself a little bit. The kind of the aura around him kind of fades, and everything back to normal.
Nice. I like it. So yeah, you guys are standing in this room here. Oh, sorry, I probably could have showed you. You would have seen this too. What you got up there? It's a door.
So once all the spiders are dead, the first thing I do is finish burning all the spider webs, and then I replace the torch where it came from.
Karg like hard face, like nods in affirmation as you burn away the spider webs. Like, yeah, that's fucking right. Yeah, you burn them all.
I told you I would come and do it, so I'm gonna finish what I said I would do.
Right.
Can we go and look at the altar thingy?
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me. As I burn these webs away. All right. Let's see here. So on the counter of the altar, or on the top of the altar, or it's not actually on the top, it's actually on the face, but on the inside face, right? So that only someone standing beside the altar or behind the altar would be able to see it. You see the words, "It lights the way."
So it helps us, it warms us, it lights the way.
I mean, it sounds like fire, right?
Sounds like. So I kind of wanted to see if we could light the braziers to see if that had any effect on anything.
Certainly.
Let's see here.
Do you want to try and light them both at the exact same time, or do you think
Sure.
one at a time would? So
We have to fill them with some fuel and then light them.
Are they empty?
Hold on there. Taliesin, what you also see as you're standing up on the altar there is that there's the symbol of an eye, but it's not just a symbol. It's kind of protruding. Almost as like what we would think of as a button.
Don't tell Card.
Again, and you recognize this eye, the same shape of this eye. It's the same thing that you saw on the hilt of the sword on the etching of the door.
I'm gonna push the button.
I'm gonna push the button.
Yeah.
All right.
I still have my mage armor on.
All right. So as you push the button from right back here.
Yeah, from where I could see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you would be. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Uh-oh.
I would be there, right?
Yeah. Hold on real quick. I may have just made
Sure.
a Google map.
Yeah. I saw the slight shift and I was like, oh, he's on the wrong layer. And he just moved stuff and life is pain.
Hold up. It won't be that bad. There we go. Can you guys see that when I do that? When I change the
I saw the map
opacity
shift.
of the...
Yeah, we get the red grid and then the map shifted.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
Cool. All right, sweet. So yeah,
This
you
is
would
after
be,
we rested, right? Decided we were gonna do the short rest or no?
or are you guys taking the short rest before you press this?
I
button?
think that would be wise, and
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say
I-
we did a short rest and then I went to do the altar and then this is happening after.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm gonna roll a hit die for sure.
Achille agrees. All right. Well, so yeah, so you guys can go ahead and roll your health there.
By the way, guys, if you click on your token and then you go to the cog, it opens up a menu. If you fill bar 3 with your current health and then your total health, you'll get a red health bar above your character. Bar 2 is the blue circle, and I use that to mark my AC. Just
I do likewise. Yeah.
So yeah, you can pop that health bar up there if you fill in the second box to the red bar. And that will help me
With the
make
bar
this-
2 to use it for your AC.
Yeah, I use bar 2 as the AC. It puts it in the blue circle. But as the healer, it would help me a lot to get those health bars.
Well, they'll have to. So you'll have to be able to see all of our character sheets and tokens, which isn't a problem. It just means that basically.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Really? There's no way to get the health bars to just pop on everybody?
Yeah, it's really screwy. But I mean, that's really not a problem. Like, just as long as we as players don't, go fucking with each other's shit, which, like, why would we do that anyway?
I mean, actually, the more I think about it, that's pretty super metagaming. So let's just not.
That's true.
Leave it as it is.
Yeah.
I think it'll be better.
Yeah, I mean, because you're right. It does influence, decisions as a player that wouldn't necessarily, and unless you have an in-character interaction, it forces you to have that in-character interaction, I should say.
Right, you've got my health bar now.
No, but I don't need it. So we're all good. I mean, you guys can keep them up there if you want. It kind of helps me too.
Well, basically, what I'm saying is, as long as we can't see the character sheets, I only see my health bar, and actually right now I also see Willem's because I must have access to his character sheet for whatever reason.
Yeah, I see Willem's also.
Yes, so same. I think it's probably just available to all players.
I would say, I mean, it doesn't bother me for you guys to look at the character sheet. That's silly. We can just open up all the character sheets.
Yeah, how do you do that?
It's something the DM has to do.
Gotcha.
But what I was saying is, as long as the character sheets aren't open, it does keep our health private. So, like, it's something that would be visible to the DM, but not to the other players. So, if we wanted to keep that as kind of a, hidden metric that.
Yeah, I think it's fine the way that it is, and for whatever reason, we can all see Achilles' health bar.
No, we can't see Achilles. We see Willem's.
Oh, you can all see mine? Oh, yeah, that's because I made my character. I told him to make mine
out of one of
the everybody.
Right.
Well, so that I could help Taliesin build her character if I needed to reference to my character sheet.
Makes sense.
That's why you guys can see mine.
Okay. Taliesin. As you press the button there, from this spot right here, a magical mouth starts to form from the door. Like the stone starts to meld, or from the wall there, it starts to meld into a mouth-like shape. There's no eyes, no nose, or anything. You just see almost like stone lips. And it says to you, I give you sight. What is my name? You have 3 tries.
I give you sight. Can we discuss this off?
No, she's
off
the
record?
one being spoken to.
Well, I didn't know if we could yell. Are we within range to hear it?
Only Taliesin can hear it.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Say, oh great, it's a riddle. I have to guess its name.
Do you want to involve any of the rest of us?
Oh yeah, I just said that out loud.
Oh, okay. All right. So.
What did it say?
We will make our way over.
Tries to guess its name.
Willem says that he will defer to Karg's wisdom on this matter.
What did it ask? Karg not here.
Is there any other writing on the altar, or what we saw on the doors or the statues?
No, just what you saw on the doors, the statues, and the altar there.
I give you
so far you have. It helps us. It warms us. It lights the way. It gives us sight. What is its name?
Is there any wisdom?
Fire.
Must be fire.
I say fire.
I think
it's
probably
fire?
Yes.
All right. And as you speak fire, the mouth actually opens up into a large enough passageway that maybe Karg would have to duck a little bit. But...
Woohoo! Way to go.
Sweet.
So you poked its eye and it opened its mouth, and now we're walking down its gullet?
Pretty much.
Yep.
That's weird.
Right. I'm gonna go walk through it. What's
You
the
guys
light
also
like?
have this other door, by the way.
There's another door.
Over here?
Yeah, the far side.
Yeah, just so you know.
Right.
It's quite dark in here. For
I
the
mean-
humans, but Taliesin, you can see pretty well.
I'm gonna go down, just scouting.
Okay, how far in do you want to go?
About there.
About there. Okay, you can get a pretty good side of the room there.
I'm definitely chain casting light, though. By the way,
as far as you can see, the room is empty. There's another hallway a bit further down, which you can also see. You can't quite see around the corner there, but the hallway goes down. It turns to the right, and in this room that you're in right now, or that you're about to scout, you hear like a light trickle of water, and you see two fonts, one on either side of the room.
I'm gonna go up to the mouth here. Just I think I'll still have 5 more feet after that. That's 25. Just gonna see into the room, see what I can see. Look as hard. Check for traps, all that stuff.
Yeah, there's no traps or anything. You have this just empty room here with these two fonts, and it's not even like a drip. It's just like a trickle of water that you hear every now and then, just trickling. And fonts, if I don't know if you guys like went to church or whatever, but like they're basically like bird baths, right?
Mm-hmm.
With water in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll call down to the corner. There's a room, another room with 2 waters in here. 2 things of water.
Karg not thirsty. Thanks.
Do we want to come this way, or do we want to go through the other door? I feel like this way was part of the altar, so it might be a better way to go. I don't know.
I mean, I'm all for secret passages.
Yeah, I agree.
Should I light the way?
Just
Or
real quick
do you
before
want
we
to head down? Oh, go ahead.
just real quick before we press on, do we want to take like maybe 5 minutes? Grab a snack in the bathroom break.
Yep, I'm down
Yeah,
with
I'm
that.
totally down for that. Sounds
Excellent.
perfect.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Sweet.
We'll say put an X in chat when you're back.
Sounds
Okay.
good. Sounds
All right.
good.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good. What's up, bitch?
Hello.
So I'm testing out this thing called Restream, where you actually stream to it, and then you select all your streaming platform.
Fancy.
Yep, it's working. Except the only thing is it has like a chat option. So you had to install a Windows client. I installed it, and I selected to only reply to the Twitch chat, and it still says it's posting to both. I haven't actually looked to see if it is, in fact, actually casting to both.
I have not looked on YouTube. Am I supposed to do that? Nope. I don't know what your account is. Nope. I don't know what your account is. Nope. I don't know what your account is. I'm on Twitch. God damn, it's loud as fuck. Your countdown.
So I bless the water and hope that it is holy.
All right, you cast your spell on the water. You guys collect it. You fill up the
So I
potion
bless
vial,
the
which is enough
water
for one drink.
and hope that it is
And then
holy.
you also collect some in one of your guys' water skins. All right, you cast your spell on the water. You guys collect it. You fill up the
So I
potion
bless
vial,
the
which is
water
enough for one drink.
and hope that it is
And then
holy.
you also collect some in
gonna
one of your guys' water skins. All right, you cast your spell on the water. You
I'm
guys
gonna go to the front of the neck, start looking down the corridor carefully, and looking, making sure there's nothing surprising.
Can I
Being
move
as stealthy.
Can I move in behind her, also as quiet as possible?
Sure.
Actually,
Kiwi, you're having a little bit of a hard time seeing. Until Jared walks up there. Which, by the way, how long does your last light there?
It's a cantrip. I can cast it at will. So when it runs out, I just cast it again.
Okay.
So if it's ever relevant, it costs me an action to do so.
All right. Well, we were out of combat, so we'll let you recast it.
So yeah, I just perform a small reverent ritual before I leave the room, and then I can bring my light along.
Wrong chat.
All right. And Taliesin, as you make your way around the corner there, you see the hallway extends for a little bit, and it ends at a door. It's another one of those iron doors, also depicting another guardian-type figure, similar to the one that you saw.
All right, I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, yeah. A different visage of the person, but he has the same shield, the same sword, the same helm.
Are there any features? I mean, is the eye still there?
Yeah. So like the eye that's all like I said, it's the same shield that you saw on the door when you came into the temple. So it has the eye in the center of the shield, has the eye in the hilt of the sword, has the eye in the top of the helm. Like I said, it's a different person, but wearing the same stuff.
Do I know what god or deity or that eye belongs to?
Well, from what you guys have been told, you're basically getting the sense that the title of overseer wasn't just bestowed upon one person. It was a title, right?
Okay.
And you're starting to see that these vestiges of the overseer are the constant thing, right? The person can change, but they seem to have the same shield, the same sword, the same helm.
So the items are passed to the next overseer. Got it.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, that's the feeling you're getting.
Do the overseers serve any overarching anything that we would know about?
Something akin to like a life temple.
Okay.
I know they changed the things, and like I said, I'm not too worried about setting, but think along the lines of like Pelor, Heronius. You get
the lawful good justice and sun god, like
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. The Saint Cuthbert, I gotcha.
But this is an ancient one. This isn't like a religion that most people are familiar with. Even just the overseers in general is legend. But you guys seem to be uncovering that. And as you come to this door, what would you like to do?
Check the door, see if it's locked.
It is locked.
Who can pick the lock?
Karg know how to get through door.
Yeah, and I know how to wedge my mace in there to make it really easy.
What check would picking? Is there a lock to pick, or is it just?
If we don't have thieves' tools, I don't believe.
True.
Picking the lock is an option.
Achilles an urchin. He has thieves' tools and is proficient.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes. Sorry, I was slightly distracted momentarily. Yes. All right. Let me move up. Would you guys like me to move up there and try to pick the lock?
Yes. Do
Sure.
so.
All right. I'm
Please.
here. Let's see here.
All right. So go ahead. It's a dexterity check. you get that your proficiency bonus as well.
Oh, not a very good roll. Not a very good roll.
Not a very good roll.
Right, smashing the door it is.
Who will be in charge of that?
You want to set up like a similar rig as before?
Well, do we have space to do it? I think it's just one person wide. You're just gonna have to ram the thing on your own.
That's fine. Then I'll just give it the old half work college try.
All right, sure.
I
mean, if you want to assist him, you can do that to grant
all right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and do that.
All right.
Excellent. All right. So with his assistance, let's see how I do. Bam.
Ooh, big 13.
Passable.
Not quite.
Yeah. Bang!
Door bosses.
Into the door.
Stupid door bosses.
And door bosses.
This door much stronger than door upstairs.
You want to try again?
I mean, Karg bruised shoulder and pride, but Karg try again.
Use your other shoulder. Stronger.
Karg do have two shoulders. So Karg will back up a little bit, switch around, it's one of those where like at first he almost forgets and then he like changes his stance, and he'll charge with his other shoulder. And let's see how that goes.
Nice.
Hey, there we go.
All right. And Karg once again puts one in.
There goes Karg messing around again.
See, told you the other shoulder was better.
Boom.
Burst open the door.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Karg nods emphatically, like I should have listened to you first time.
You enter this room now, and it's you see to either side of you see statues. You see two on either side, obviously, and then you see these two almost like memorial-esque looking large statues that the other statues seem to be facing, and they're holding out their hands. As soon as you enter the room, this rancid smell hits your nose. And as you look over to the table over here, whoops, I gotta do this actually. You see rotting over on this one. Yeah, you see what's left of what you would think would be rotting food. It's more or less just like bowls that are like discolored from the seeping juices of whatever food was left there as offering. And it's just rancid. Go ahead and make a Constitution save for me.
Everybody?
Just Karg. All right. You shrug it off. You've smelled far worse. You probably smell far worse.
Yeah. Karg grew up a half-orc. He's smelled some things.
Yeah. Now the other thing that you see, Karg, is that over on this wall here, you see a table, and it's full of old parchments, scrolls. There's a couple flasks on there that are definitely made in an old fashion. You know, not the more modern vials that you're used to, which are like old metal, flasks that you see on there. The other thing that you notice is that there are shadows. Well, first of all, I should say, this whole room is brightly lit. It's super bright, and as you look up, there seems to be lights dancing all around you.
Okay. Like I can see visible orbs
torches,
of light.
Torches, I should say. Torches.
Okay.
And they just seem to be hovering in the air, just circling around you.
All right.
And you also see shadows here, basically in front of all the lesser statues.
Okay.
You see shadows there. Why don't you go ahead and make a perception check for me?
Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Damn, son.
You notice something about these shadows, and even not being the brightest character, you do know that shadows react to light.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If I was to move the light around the statue and whatnot, the shadow should move along with the light, correct?
Right.
These aren't doing that.
Right. The shadows aren't right. That's what Karg says. The shadows aren't right. And he draws his weapon.
He draws his weapon.
Yeah.
All right.
Just that's his instincts. Like something is amiss. Time to fight.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
What do the rest of you do?
I'm gonna ready my weapon and going to come up behind him.
I'm gonna move in, allow enough space for the rest of the group to move in, but basically just like, kind of keep my eyes on the shadows as I move forward.
Definitely alerted with threats. Gotcha. Akili, what are you doing?
How tall are those things?
The statues are about human height. The larger ones are about twice as high.
I will. I'm gonna try to move in unnoticed, even though there's not a whole lot in here. See if I can move in behind probably this one. What's the difference between these two tables as far as what's on them?
One table has rancid food on it.
That's the bottom one. This one.
The other one has scrolls.
All right, I'm gonna move towards the one that has scrolls and try to like duck down kind of between these two statues. And look.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Look in that direction.
All right. As you enter the room there, go ahead and make a Constitution save for me.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to pull up. Let's try this one. That's a little bit better.
All right. Yeah, it has no effect on you either.
I like it.
Taliesin, go ahead and move your token where you'd like to go. And as you enter the room, make a Constitution save for me.
Dope.
Dope. All right. Taliesin, as you enter the room, you get a whiff of this rancid smell, like sour milk times like 1,000. You have the urge to throw up.
Oh yeah.
Willem, where would you like to go?
I'm going to don my glowing shield of light, and I'm going to walk into the room and smash that con save, and walk up directly behind my buddy Karg and check out what he's talking about these shadows.
I'm looking around the room, walls, ceiling, everything, looking to see if I can see anything.
So I point my shield that emits light directly at these shadows, and I'm just waving it around, trying to reveal them.
All right, it's the same thing. They're not reacting to the light. There is no shifting. There is no movement. It's almost like they're frozen in place.
Okay. Will you identify where they were again for me, please?
Kind of in front of the 4 lesser statues.
There's one on the top corner of that, and there's one on the top corner of each of these rugs here as well. That's the best shadow token I could find.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So there's one right there, and one right there.
Gotcha.
Right in front of the statues there.
Now, as far as these large statues, You said they have their hands extended, or it's the small statues that have the hands extended?
The small statues have their hands extended. You can tell that this was like a memorial place, right? Like where people would come to offer things.
Sure. Well, undaunted by the shadows, I move past Karg, and I walk over to the table full of scrolls and goodies.
All right. As soon as you hit here, this rug that you're standing on, it starts to rise up and tries to wrap around you.
Okay.
So let's all go ahead and roll for initiative, actually.
Oh, snap.
Blah.
Oh god.
Oh, wait.
Hey, a decent initiative for a change.
Use the wrong thing. Oh, no.
You're under the rug.
And the rug has won.
The rug is eating Woolham.
The Woolhamere story ends here.
Well, I had a good run.
It's a very Adam West thing to do.
See here. Oh, I don't know if I got these macros right. You got this was the weird one. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Alright. These macros are messed up. I think you guys might be able to see the roll on this one, but I'm not really about it.
I mean, throw a test roll.
Can you see it?
Nope.
Okay, sweet. Let's see here. It rolls a 17.
For what?
Versus your AC.
My AC is 17.
It beats. So he does hit.
Yes, he does sit. So you are first of all grappled. As I'm sure you expected.
Yep.
See here. Gotta find his rolls. Right, yep, and that's what happened. You are grappled. Until the grapple ends, you are considered restrained, blinded, and at the risk of suffocating. So you can't breathe, you cannot see, and you were being smothered. I should have just left it over.
Yeah, honestly,
I couldn't. Effectively.
Ow.
All right, and yeah, I just got a straight roll for this thing because I didn't write the macro for this. All right, so he's got an 8. So he's gonna be above you guys. Above Taliesin. Star-Lord or Woolham? Who wants to go first?
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord.
I mean, he probably has a better dex than I do.
All right. Here. At the same time, I'll go ahead and roll a separate one for these guys.
Not in any particular hurry to make that saving throw.
Do you want me to go and roll it? Dex, is that what you're saying?
No, he was just saying you probably go first because you have the higher dex.
Yeah.
I get you. Pick it up, you're laying down.
Yeah. And at the same time, one of these shadows floats around. All right, so Willem, you're right there.
Yep. And I can click on me, so it's not a big deal.
There you go. All right. So let's start. Let's just go top to bottom. Let's see here. Akili.
Yes.
It rolls an 8 against your armor class. I'm gonna guess that fails.
Yeah.
Let's see. Karg rolls an 11 against your armor class.
That'll miss.
The first one does. The second one rolls an 8 against your armor class. Wow.
Yeah.
Sucking. All right. And it does roll a 20 against your armor class there, Taliesin.
That will hit.
All right. You take 8 necrotic damage. And go ahead and roll a d4 for me, please.
How do I do that?
Here, I can do it, actually. Sorry.
You can type /roll 1d4 or whatever you want to roll.
All right. Your strength score is reduced by 1.
Damn.
She already had an 8.
10.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forget.
And that is their turn. Star-Lord.
Yeah.
What you want to do? You have this shadow. sitting here attacking you.
Which one just attacked me? This one?
Correct.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna attempt to. It's a shadow.
It is a shadow.
Do we know anything about this shadow other than that they're shadows?
They seem to be living shadows.
Like,
Karg was alerted pretty quickly.
Like, can we tell the form of them? Like, are they?
I mean, yeah, it looks they still look roughly like the shape of these statues in shadow form.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna attempt to stab it.
Cool.
The one in the north. Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, thanks to Karg, they didn't get a surprise round on you guys.
Yay.
That'll miss.
Oh, son of
You
a.
still have another one.
Oh, whoops. Let's try this again. Hey.
Oh snap! So go ahead and roll your crit die.
Oh, I totally forgot to make it my hunter's mark.
Let's see.
But I can do it as a free action, so I'll do that now, even though I've already attacked. So at least I'll get it next attack.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you guys, use your bonus to mark them. Okay.
Yep.
All right,
and does that damage him?
It does damage him, but it's not flesh like you're used to, right? Like you're used to like, kind of feeling the impact of your slashes, but you're not necessarily feeling that here.
Well, as long as because I only get my crossbow if they're taking damage.
Oh yeah, you only get your Colossus Slayer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I should.
You are currently grappled.
I should still get my crossbow attack as long as I damage them with one of my rapier attacks. I just don't get my hunter's mark, right? So
well, you don't get your crossbow this time because that's a bonus action, and you use your bonus.
Oh, touche, salesman, touche. I rolled it, but just ignore it, even though it was a good roll.
All right, Willem, you are grappled by this rug.
So what I'm going to do is yell, "Karg, help me get out of here!" And I'm going to hold my action until after Karg gets me out of here.
All right, Karg, you hear?
Did you get all that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right, and it is Karg's turn.
Karg is going to cut open this stupid rug that his friend is trapped inside of.
All right.
First, he's going to go ahead and he's going to fly into a rage because that's what he does. So he's going to go ahead and attack the sword recklessly with Great Weapon Master.
Okie doke. So it's a
14.
You get advantage, right?
Correct. Yeah, and then I grant advantage. So keep me honest, because when you attack me, I'm granting advantage now.
Okay. That will hit.
Okay. So it'll be 22 damage to the rug.
All right. Willem, you take 11 damage.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I expected as much.
But you do start to fray this rug a little bit.
All right. Seeing the blood begin to soak through the rug, I think Karg is going to redirect his second strike at the nearest shadow, rather than risking further injury to his friend. I feel like the first strike will probably give you enough leverage that you can like rip your way out.
Here's hoping.
Yeah, right. Fingers crossed. So another rage attack with Great Weapon Master at one of the shadows.
All right, that'll hit.
Sweet.
All right, and the same thing that was happening with Achille there. You're not quite feeling the impact that you usually would feel on a normal target there.
Like kind of like slides through and like hits the ground a little. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And that is all Karg's got.
All right, Taliesin, you have a shadow currently on you.
Well, having been sliced.
Oh yeah,
by
you have your
Karg,
weapon correct.
Can I just try and make a strength save to get out of here, or a strength check, or whatever I need to get out of here?
Yeah, you can make an athletics or an acrobatics check.
All right, with advantage because of the,
I'm sure.
Well,
technically no, but
I don't think a 13 is gonna get there anyway, right?
The 13 is actually exactly what you need.
Oh, fantastic!
I mean, the poor guy soaked 11 damage. I mean,
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Now it is your turn, Taliesin.
Excuse me. I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I'm gonna hex the shadow on me.
Okay. You have to tell me what hex does. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Basically, Hunter's Mark, but for warlocks, and it also gives a disadvantage on a check of your choice. You get to choose an ability.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what it's trying to get us with.
Well, it's only on ability checks. It's not on attack rolls, saving throws. Yeah. So I mean, go ahead. I don't want to metagame it.
Oh, yeah, my stuff is all off charisma, so against charisma checks, I guess.
Alrighty.
Then I'm gonna slice at it with my my conjured weapon.
Alrighty.
Is it the southernmost one that you're?
Whichever one attacked me.
Yes, that's correct. The southernmost one. Right. Unfortunately, that one does not hit. You also realize that from that pukey feeling that you had, you're not quite as attacking as effectively as you would like to.
Right.
And is that your turn? Do warlocks get 2 attacks at 5th? Or?
No, we don't.
No. All right.
If you take the Thirsting Blade invocation, you actually can get a second attack at 5th level.
Ooh.
And
I did not see that one. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, just a heads up, and you get a third invocation at 5th level. So if you only have 2 presently, you totally have Thirsting Blade, and you should take a second attack.
I'll allow it.
All right, I will take it. Yeah, that one wasn't on the thing I saw. Okay.
I promise you it exists.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna totally take it.
All right. Again, no hit though.
Wow, I've been on
But,
14. Shit.
Yeah. Well, you're actually on a 10 right now. From
Disadvantage
the
because you're sick.
failed Constitution save. Yeah. Yeah, you're basically like
Can I re-roll that save now?
a bit weak. I was actually just about to ask you that. I mean, are you wanting to move or anything? Because you take it at the end of your turn.
No, I'll take it now.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay here.
All right. Constitution saving throw. Unfortunately.
Son of a gun.
Bummer.
You still feel a bit pukey.
You moved closer to the food, so it's like stronger now, you know?
Yeah. Star-Lord. Ooh, the scene rolls a 20 against you. Which I'm no hits.
Yeah, it should hit for sure.
So you take 9 necrotic damage.
Whoops.
And your strength score is reduced by 2.
Strength reduced by 2. All right, let me pull up my guy.
You can just remember it for now.
Yeah, just that way, because I was just looking what it was.
Yeah.
So I knew in advance.
See. Karg. The one you just hit rolls a 19.
Oh, did it save against my hex?
Oh, does it save?
You don't get to save against hex. It just happens.
Yeah, it just
Okay.
happens. You don't even have to worry about a save.
Yeah.
The best kind of spell.
Right.
Yay.
Let's see. So that was 9 necrotic damage to you,
Okay.
Karg.
All right.
And your strength score is reduced
9.
by 1.
All right, so the 9's reduced to 4.
Yes, and your strength score is reduced by 1. So all your basically -1 to everything, right?
Right. Yeah. I'm just gonna actually change it on my character sheet. It'll do the rest for me, and then I can rectify it after the fact.
And the second one rolls a 17.
Oof.
Yeah, because these things are rolling with advantage, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that one is 10 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and your strength score is reduced by 2.
Oh my gosh. This
That's
could get
brutal.
ugly really quick.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I just went from 16 to an 11 in strength.
Wow.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, 13 rather. 13. My
Uh,
apologies.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I love
math
that
is
combo of monsters. Taliesin, that one missed you, I believe.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Or actually, what's your AC?
14.
Okay, yeah, roll a 13. And let's see here. You are currently grappled, correct?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
So you don't
I
take
got
the
out.
initial damage. And the rogue crit shits. That's
Nice. Thank God.
yeah. Star-Lord.
All right, here we go again. We're gonna. So I've already got my hunter's mark this time on this guy, and let's do a little raping action.
Don't say it that way.
Doesn't come out that bad, does it?
Uh,
Oh man.
and yep, you hit
Oh wow.
5. So go ahead and roll your hunter's mark and your
There's my hunter's mark.
and Colossus Slayer. Yep.
There's my Colossus Slayer, and then
So it's 12, 15.
so that's 15 damage so far. We'll do another one. Oh, well that didn't do shit.
That one will miss.
I would hope. And then my crossbow. That should definitely damage.
Dang, son.
That should do some damage.
And go ahead and roll your hunter's mark as well.
A little nice piercing. Oh. That's alright. 15, 22, 23 damage total.
Reduce by half.
Take that, Shadow. Still 12 damage. You crazy Shadow beast.
Alright, the Valorous Willem Fulham.
As a warrior of light, I'm going to take a shot in the dark here. And take a step right over to here. And cast Turn Undead. Present my shield, which I use as my holy symbol. And hope that these things are undead.
Let's see here. Didn't I put in their stat block? Do that.
Does Turn Undead also work on fiends though?
I have it right here.
All right, so
No, each undead that can see or hear me.
Okay.
all right. So what does that do again?
Turn
What do they have
undead.
to do? They have to make
Uh,
saves,
Yeah, they make a DC 14 Wisdom save.
and it's any creature within 30 feet of you.
Correct.
So all of them, correct?
Correct.
All right. Well, these things are undead.
Nice. Because you know what's down this hallway? The holiest room I've ever been in.
Yep.
And they have to run away from me.
The one on Star-Lord makes a save. The
bitch.
northern one, the northern one on Karg crit shit, so he fails. Let's see. The southern one on Karg rolls a 2,
Word.
and the one on Taliesin makes it save. And so, what do they have to do? They have to just run away from you, right?
Yeah, they spend its turn trying to move as far away from me as it can. They can't willingly move into a space within 30 feet. It's all there.
Okay, yeah, I see. All right, Karg.
Hey, quick question. Do we have some? We still have the holy water, right?
I'm not carrying any of it.
Who?
Oh, holy
Actually-
shit.
Actually, I probably would have taken the vial, one of the vials of it.
Yeah, and I'm thinking just logically, I'm thinking Karg probably. Well, actually, no. I think probably logically, maybe Taliesin would have the.
That's
water
kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was also.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was thinking,
Right.
maybe we throw that on a weapon before we do a little stabby, or you guys got it. You do what you want. I just.
It's a good thought. It's a good thought. It's a shame Karg is such a dummy. So-
Karg, well, you see these two shadows. If shadows could look afraid, essentially they seem to be leaking away from you towards
Right.
that door that you guys came in.
Right. I see Willem go all glowy, and then I see the shadows like shrinking away, and I'm like, all right, that makes sense. Light shadows, So I'm gonna take the opportunity to strike twice at the one that I've hit once before. I'm not gonna use Great Weapon Master because I am way less strong than I was a minute ago.
All right.
But I think I am gonna attack recklessly because those things have to run away. So why the fuck wouldn't I? So we'll do that twice.
That's 2 hits.
Sweet. Is that right?
All right, and you
Yeah,
did this on the one that
Holy
you
got a
crap!
really poor roll. That
I rolled
sucks.
garbage damage. Holy
Well, you did
shit.
this. You did this on the one that you already attacked, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So that's what 14.
Yeah.
Halved. It had exactly 7 hit points.
Nice.
So that shadow is no more.
Sweet.
Yes.
Nice. Well done, sir.
Taliesin. Or unless you want to move or anything.
Nope. I'm chill.
Okay. Taliesin.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. because I have Great Weapon Master and I drop the target to 0 hit points this round, I actually get a third attack as a bonus action. So I will actually take a third attack on the other shadow. Or the rug. That's actually a good call. Let's attack the rug.
All right.
Because the rug's not going to run away. Yeah, so let's see that.
That'll hit.
Sweet.
For 12 slashing?
Yeah.
Right. Man, the rug is not looking good. It's starting to look real.
Excellent. All right, then I am actually done.
Did we lose Taliesin?
I'm here.
All right, your turn.
Is it a bonus action to put the holy water on my blade?
I'll say if you don't move, you can do it, because you can basically interact. Technically, it would be an action to do that, but I'll say you can go ahead and if you want to put that on the blade, that's fine.
All right, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to hit it with a halberd.
All right. Let's see. Unfortunately, that will miss.
Freaking disadvantage. And I get a second attack, right, because of Thirsting Blade?
Correct. And that one will hit.
Yay, 2 points. How awesome.
Oof. Don't forget your hex.
Oh, yeah, I get
Yeah,
1d...
D6.
Mhm.
And then, does anyone have any idea what the damage with holy?
I think it's probably just like a D4 radiant damage. That tends to be the way they. Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and roll a D4 as well. That's it.
I mean, I can look it up real quick.
Then I want to redo my con save, or can I?
Yes, you can do your concept. Hey, you made it.
Woot! No more disadvantage, right?
No more disadvantage for you. And that shadow did not like that. What you just did to him there.
Tell that shadow to suck it.
He did not like it one bit. Here. This rug is actually going to attack the Raging Barbarian, who just keeps slicing at him with his sword.
Makes sense.
He rolls a 14. Does he have advantage on this one?
I did attack recklessly, yes.
Okay, so he rolled a 15.
Okay, that will hit.
That will hit. All right, you are grappled.
All right.
All right. Let's see, we have the shadow on Achille. He rolls a 15 on you.
At 16's my AC, I'm pretty sure.
All right, well, he will miss. This shadow is going to run away. 6, 5, 10.
Denying me that sweet opportunity attack.
25, 30, 35, 40, 60, 70, 80. All right. Bye-bye, Shadow.
Yeah, I'm really hoping he just gets vaporized whenever he walks into the room. Actually, I was hoping all 4 of them would do that.
And that one rolls a 10 on Taliesin.
Miss.
Star-Lord. Still battling this shadow here.
So I'm up, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, I think we all know what I'm gonna do.
Use your short rapier, right?
We're gonna rapier it. Is that better than the other thing I said before?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Does that
Go ahead
hit?
and roll. Yep, Hunter's Mark and Colossus Slayer.
So 8, 14.
14. Bye-bye.
Is he dead? Oh,
He is dead.
I got another attack. Is there something else within my range? No.
Yeah.
Like it.
That rug.
That rug? Oh yeah. So I can. Is it? Well, I can move here and use my second.
I guess. Well, here, move him back real quick because I forgot he.
The rug is there. Oh, cool.
He grappled
Yeah.
the frog.
Yep. So I already rolled my second
card.
one. If 15 hits.
Well, the 8 misses.
Oh yeah.
Good try though.
Yeah, right. I wasn't even pay attention. But I still, it's been damaged, right? So I still get my crossbow.
Well, yeah, you'll get a crossbow.
Actually, instead
Unless
of
you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to move your mark?
Yeah, I'll move my hunter's mark to the rug.
Okay.
This
Good
round.
deal.
And that will be it for me. Easy
Willem,
peasy,
Fulham.
lemon squeezy.
Willem's gonna simply cast a sacred flame on this rug.
Alright, so he's got to make a DC 14 death save.
Is that at disadvantage because it is grappling with something?
It should be flanked.
Well, flanked isn't a thing in this edition, though.
Check
It's an
the,
optional
Really?
rule. It's an optional
I
rule.
said the
Okay.
same thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like,
I didn't
you
even
can-
know it was an optional rule.
Yeah, it's at a lot of tables. It's treated as granting advantage if you're flanking.
Oh, word.
let's see here.
That's pretty
I-
powerful.
I
Yeah.
like that rule, but
Yeah, my other game plays it, so it's weird.
Cool. I had never heard of that, so
Well, advantage or disadvantage, it fails.
but it can work against you too, because that means that
Oh,
They can
certainly.
flank you.
You could also be flanked.
Right.
Correct.
Well, I'm very familiar with be careful what you ask for in D&D.
yeah.
Let's see here. So, card, go ahead and take 4 damage.
Oh, it didn't
Can
die? Oh,
4 reduced to 2.
There you go.
Kark's just chilling in a rug.
Yep, pretty much.
he's actually fairly comfy.
Yeah.
And it is your turn card. Unless you
Alright.
want to do anything else.
No, I'm just gonna. Oh, sorry. No, that wasn't my decision. So, are you good, Willem?
Yeah, I'm
All right, sweet.
done.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna tear out of this rug.
Alright.
Hopefully. So because I'm raging, I get advantage on my athletics check.
Uh-huh.
So,
Crushed it.
Shadows can't keep me down.
Nice. There you go. You were officially escaped from the grapple.
Hurrah! But I'm pretty sure that's my turn.
Right. Taliesin.
I also forgot my Warcaster. I have advantage on con saves.
Oh, word.
I think that's for concentration checks.
Yeah, I think that's specifically for concentration checks. Yeah.
But it is your turn.
All right, same as before.
All right.
Nope.
On the first swing, you got another one left.
Nope.
Not on the second one. Oh man.
Oh man.
You've been on a bad stretch. That's a bummer.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
is
I guess
normal for me.
it means a good stretch is coming.
Yeah.
Uh,
I haven't rolled a 1 yet, so.
Oh
Oh,
my
you
God.
should have said that.
No, because if I don't say it, it happened.
Or
card,
it could just happen and get it out of the way.
card, you rolled a 10 and a 12 against you. I don't know if it has
No.
advantage, but I don't think it matters.
I say neither of those hits, so yeah.
All right. Let's see this other. Rolls a 12 against Taliesin, I think.
Miss.
All right. Willem. What you see is this shadow that you sent away. It goes down the hallway and then comes back. and then you see it start to move this way and then goes back.
So it's just lodged in a corner.
It's
All right.
you seem to have. This thing is caught between a Karg and a holy place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's perfect, even.
Yeah.
Actually, I would really prefer vaporized in a beam of light, but I mean, I'll take it.
And that brings us to Akili.
All right. Well, I should probably be facing this rug here.
And Karg is not currently grappled.
Karg is not grappled. All right.
Yeah. You won't transfer damage to him right
Let's
now.
see. Well, it's my mark, so I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna do a little stabby stab.
Stab it up.
So which one?
That'll miss.
Oh, son of a bitch. It is damaged, so I still get
Yeah, but you have to hit.
for the second attack.
That will hit.
Okay. And then that'll give me my hunter's mark.
And your Colossus Slayer.
Colossus Slayer.
Yep. You can hold off on your Colossus Slayer if you want.
Oh yeah,
Because
if
the rug is dead. It's frayed.
Oh, the 11 killed it. All right.
Yep. Poke enough holes through it, and with Karg's fillet job he did on it.
Can I? So that still gives me my crossbow. Can I? Ooh, I don't know. There's a lot of shit in my way, isn't there?
Yeah, but you still have movement. You could
Right.
probably move
Yeah,
to
so
a
I was
place you
trying.
had.
I was trying to
sight,
see. If I was.
Yeah,
if
you
I
could get to
was-
right here if you wanted and be able to hit it.
Okay. I was gonna say. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna move. I don't really want to be.
Not on another rug.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I just don't want to be.
I was totally about to let him do it. I was watching it.
I know.
I was just measuring. Yeah, I'm gonna go here and do a little shoot action here. I just didn't know the angle here. Could I get?
Stabby shoot.
Can I get? I probably can't share that, can I? All right, screw it. I'm shooting it from here. Come back, macros. Come back. Baby, come back. There they are. There we go. And 25.
And as your arrow passes through, the shadow seems to fade from existence.
I didn't even get to use my awesome Colossus Slayer. All right. Let's see how it is.
Not this round.
Not this round.
All right. So you guys currently have one shadow, kind of ping-ponging off the being scared of Jared and being scared of this holy.
Wait, so hold on. Before I end my turn, there is still one more thing, right? There's the one down here.
Yes.
So if I'm not gonna use, oh no, never mind. I used my my free action to
Crossbow.
shoot that one.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm done. Don't listen to me.
All right. What would you guys like to do here? You do still have one shadow back there, and I don't know if how long does turning last?
1 minute, I believe.
Do we just want to let?
Yes, 1 minute. 1 minute, or until it takes any damage.
Do we just want to let Taliesin and Woolham just burn it? You guys just chuck range fire attacks at it until it's dead.
I mean, I can, yeah.
I mean, I'm just thinking, do we really need to play it out like it's effectively
Right, exactly.
surrendered? We can just say that we kill it and move on.
Basically, yeah. I think by the time it would get to him, you would.
Well, I'm gonna throw a pretty good roll at it for the first one, anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm speaking for myself. Karg ain't going near that fucking thing. He's chilling back here. He's got no interest in getting near a shadow ever again.
Yeah, I was actually just gonna leave it be and totally ignore it myself.
Yeah, but then we have to deal with it in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has 3
You
hit
can throw an
points
Eldritch
left.
Blast at it.
And Karg is definitely gonna rally.
I mean, if you guys are all gonna defer, there's no way I'm not stepping out and into the hallway and shooting at it. I mean, that's just what the guy's gonna do.
Yeah.
Do it.
So I mean, I'll move right here and just if it If it's just gonna sit there, I'll switch to my longbow. Can I have a round to do that? Is it gonna move?
You can shoot it.
All right. Well, I was just saying I need 2 rounds to switch to my longbow.
No, you don't. He's not doing anything for a whole minute. It's been 6 seconds.
I didn't realize it wasn't moving for a whole minute. Then yeah,
You
there you
killed
go.
it though.
Yep.
It would have been running back towards you after you damaged it.
Well, there you go.
It had 3 hit points left.
You still didn't get to use Colossus Slayer though.
Thanks for reminding me. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Because I had forgotten.
Talison's already looking at me.
Well, did you see what I typed? I said, undaunted, ignoring the fleeing shadow, Willem examines the table.
All right. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Should I make one too?
Yeah. You guys can either both make one,
Or do I
you
give
guys-
him advantage?
Well, I think I'll give you advantage? Question mark?
What is it,
I'll say,
investigation?
you can make one as well. So 14 grants you. Alright, so you're rummaging through the scrolls there. And you find a scroll of Bless, a scroll of Cure Wounds, and a scroll of Protection from Evil.
Hey.
You also find flasks. And upon looking at them, they seem to have kind of the same water that you guys just had.
Word. How many flasks?
Let's see. You find 2 flasks.
2 flasks.
Holy water?
I think so. If not, there's this scroll of bless where I can just bless them right here and now, for free. Or bless, if you guys would rather me cast it on you, is a pretty decent little buff spell. I mean, it's a concentration spell though, so I'd actually rather not cast it. So yeah,
Save it.
So Karg, following the battle, like as his rage wears off and kind of the aura of the bear kind of falls away, I think he kind of like stumbles kind of sideways and like braces himself against one of the statues here.
All right.
And he's gonna kind of like make his way like to the ground, like to a sitting position. And just he looks visibly like haggard and tired from the just the draining experience of the having that much of his strength pulled from him.
Yeah, you're feeling kind of weak, aren't you?
Yeah, for sure.
So Willem finally noticing, because we'll go over to his friend and I'm gonna go ahead and drop. Who needs health? I know that he does, and I do.
Oh, I don't really need healing.
Oh, you don't?
Like I'm actually sitting pretty okay on hit points.
Nice.
I just I took a lot of strength damage. It's really sure.
In that case, I think I have just the thing. Nope, that's not the thing.
I would say I think the greater version of that spell, which I don't believe you have access to yet.
I'll set it on the coffee table.
Echo
set a timer for 40 minutes.
If I don't miss my guess.
4 minutes. Starting now.
Nope, I don't have the greater version of that spell. So, dang.
Yeah, so I think some metagame knowledge, a long rest is what's required to restore my strength.
I would probably agree, because I would probably, unless I knew better, I would try and heal you. But if that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and drop a couple of spells. We'll start with Prayer of Healing.
Well, my thought is we may not want to rest in this. Well, I mean, I guess we have no reason to believe that this room is inherently dangerous at this point.
I guess it does kind of stink.
Just it smells bad, and we don't
Go
wanna,
back to the holy room.
Let's move back to the
Yeah.
holy room with the
We don't-
flowers. Yeah, that makes
we
sense.
also don't really want to rest on the rug.
Let's not camp. Let's not camp out in the shit room with the garbage food.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Before I leave, I do want to investigate this table, see if there's anything on it.
Oh,
The garbage food?
they got it.
They
They got
already did. That's
Oh,
already been.
yeah.
I'm
thoroughly
sorry,
done.
my wife came down and was talking to me.
Is that all? Is that all you guys were wanting to investigate in that room?
I think maybe.
Well,
I
let's.
would have looked at the other table and all the statues and
Yeah, I want to check out these statues.
I think
perception check or investigation.
Akili,
look over the
Akili
garbage.
and Taliesin roll me an investigation.
I'm still gonna go ahead and drop these spells. Well, no.
Nope, didn't see nothing.
You said investigation.
Yes.
Much better at perception.
Me too. I don't know which of those is the. Oh man.
I'm sure we all are.
Yep.
Just give him advantage.
Yeah, give me. We're both there. We're both doing it. So if you want to give me the advantage.
And it's a really small room.
That's true. And we're both there. We're both there.
Akili,
Yeah.
Akili, on the statues, the large statues there, that you see in just these big block letters that Taliesin somehow missed. You see the words "do not lie." On the other one, you see "do not kill."
Do not lie. Okay. I'm gonna go back and tell them what you just told me. Hey guys, the one statue says "do not lie," and one statue says "do not kill."
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, we didn't kill anything. None of the things were alive. Like, I turned undead, so those shadows were undead. The rug isn't alive, right?
Clark fought rug.
I mean, that doesn't mean do not kill the stuff in that room. It could be do not kill something else.
May mean further on.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah,
we
and
killed anything?
Again, those statues are just, they have once again the shield, the sword, but of their statues of different people again.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Other previous Jedi warriors.
Yeah, exactly. Basically.
So we're taking a long rest?
Before we do so, I will go ahead and drop some spells to fully heal the party. That in combination with one of these will most certainly top everybody off.
Definitely. So even prior to the long rest, we're all at full hit points.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And then does anyone want to set up any sort of precautions? Like normally Karg would be the type to set up a perimeter or whatever, like just from his time spent as a nomad, but he's exhausted presently, so he's just basically gonna collapse in a corner.
I feel ya. Yeah, I would probably try to tie a rope from here to my toe or my foot as I sit here. Just that way, if anything, if there is something I can, if there's a way for me to attach a rope here, just that way, if anything were to come in, I would immediately know, I'm sitting down, I got my crossbow in my hand with my finger on the trigger with the rope.
You could conceivably tie it to Karg. Like I said, he's basically passed out in the corner. So if you wanted to use him as your anchor,
that works. And
that's fine.
I like that. I'll just sit here and I'll tie a rope around your leg, and so that way, if anything comes, so I'm aiming. I don't shoot you if I'm startled. So just let me know when you get up, so that I don't just go shooting bolts across the room for no reason.
You guys are essentially.
Well, I'm out. I don't know.
I hope you don't move in your sleep too much. Oh, come on.
Willem, you feel extremely comfortable.
Yeah, I imagine myself literally like if you could imagine Friar Tuck on a beach in Hawaii with a like a coconut rum drink, then that's how comfortable he feels right now.
All right.
And he's just falling straight to sleep.
All right. Well, have you guys established like sleep? Evil can actually not penetrate this room.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What a,
That's kind of the feeling you were getting there, Wolf.
Nice.
Like an extremely holy. And you also noticed it with shadow that you tried to turn. It couldn't come in here.
Yeah, I still wish you got paper rest, but I'll take what I got. So we rest?
Yeah, rest passes without event.
Yes, and you go ahead and, or anyone who lost strength can go. That'll be replenished.
Excellent.
It actually also would have been replenished.
Say again.
Yeah, you cut out.
Oh, that's good. I instantly regretted telling you.
Sometimes, the internet takes care of shit for you.
Yeah.
All right, so we rest. We feel better. We're refreshed. We got all of our spells, all of our resources back.
There's about another mouthful of.
Hey, Jar, do you remember my hit points? I don't exactly remember. I thought they were 24.
No, I think it's 44.
44. That makes more sense. I thought, man, that seems awfully low, but I couldn't remember.
In each of the fonts about or the water in general has accumulated.
Yeah, let's definitely put more of that in the water skin.
Yeah. Do we each have our own? We should all have our own water skin, right? I mean, just
if you got a pack.
So I'm gonna drink mine and fill that up, just out of this fountain. Just because you bless it before we fill it up, right?
Yeah, I can go ahead and bless it again.
Well, bless the scroll.
Yeah, bless is a level 1 spell, so I'll use a scroll to save the spell.
Okay, and then I take the blessed water and I put it in my water skin.
No one's gonna drink
water,
really?
Say that again.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense that we would, like, this early in the morning.
Oh yeah, I drank the water out of my water skin.
Yeah.
Was that some of the water from the fountain from the day before?
It would have been just water I had on me.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't drink the water from before because some big guy was jumping around in it. I felt it might not be super clean.
I mean, Karg definitely drank some of the water the day before.
You drank the water the day before?
Oh yeah, it's part of his bath. Like he, splash on his face. As part of that ritual, it would just be take a few drinks of water, just because you'd be thirsty. And
can I check and see what if I were to drink this water? What might it do? Or does anybody else have maybe like a?
Let's just chance it whenever we find the next fight.
That sounds good. I like it. That works.
I'm just gonna write water skin blessed.
That's I added it to my.
Yep.
So how many drinks do we have to distribute through the party? Is it one apiece now?
Yes, you have 2 from the day before, and you just got 2 more.
Word.
Actually, it's 6 because you also had 2 flasks.
Yeah,
nice.
I drank my water skin and filled it up.
We'll give the extra. I don't take them. I give them away. So whoever wants them.
I'll take.
Karg's happy with the 1. That's fine with him.
And
all right.
Totally off topic, but I put a link in the Discord if you guys want to watch this later or go back and rewatch it. I sent my Twitch account so you can replay.
Sweet.
Cool.
Shameless plug.
Right?
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
All right. So where are you guys gonna go?
Do we want to go back and check out that room some more?
I think we found everything. I mean, we know what it said. There wasn't
There's-
right. I mean, I had a decent perception. Like we didn't miss any doors or any. We shouldn't have missed
Word.
any doors or anything.
Was there not a door on the opposite side of the
And
room?
there was a door.
Oh, there was that was a door.
Yeah, there's this door down here.
So this. Oh no, I meant this up here. This is not a door, correct?
Yeah. Is that a door?
for all intents and purposes, seems like a.
Seems like a what?
Well, I mean, my nature would be to go check it and like even.
No doubt.
I mean, I would have when I was there before. I'd be like, this looks just like because it's flatter than the rest of the room, like a door. So I'm
Looks
better.
like a
I'm
place
just.
the door would
You know
be.
what? I don't care. I'm gonna double check it. What what do you want? Do you want a perception?
I'm there with you.
Yeah. Or you want an insight? Or-
Okay, so if you both are over there, one.
Oh yeah,
He-
like I said, let's
he-
go check that room. So we're all in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hold my breath before I walk in.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't care.
I'm probably holding my breath
I'm
most of the
pukey.
time through life, anyways.
Honestly, following
So-
the long rest, Karg's kind of eyeing that other rug like, I kind of want to fuck up that rug.
Hold on. All right. So I see the look in Karg's eyes, and before he does, I take out in my adventures bag. I should have like a sleeping bag, pillow type thing, and I hand it to him. Yeah, a bedroll. Yeah, but if my bedroll has like just a pillow in it, if not, I take the whole bedroll and I walk over to him, and I give him like the look like you do you, man, and I hand him the bedroll like if you want to get cozy with that rug, by all means, you get cozy with that rug. So,
All right,
yeah.
so who wants to make the investigation check out of?
Mine's +5. What's yours, Taliesin?
By what?
Investigation.
Oh god.
You don't have to make the check. You're just seeing
What?
who's
Yeah.
gotta
What?
go.
What? Yeah. I just didn't
Fine.
know.
I have nothing on it.
Okay. I'll make the investigation check. Oh shit! No, I was thinking. Sorry. Wait, why did I not take investigation? I thought. Have you guys been messing with my shit?
No.
I don't think it's in your class skills.
Oh,
not.
Search and background.
Oh,
Might
yep.
not be.
You're right. It's insight. Does anybody have investigation?
I don't think so. No.
I don't even have investigation.
I mean, just roll it. Just roll it. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
Just roll it.
Yeah, just okay. Just roll it. Just roll it.
Yeah, you don't find shit. It's a wall.
Hey guys,
It's a wall.
that's a wall. So then I walk over here and hand you the bedroll.
Yeah, it looks
Can I look
Hey,
at it?
I didn't find
pretty
shit
much
over.
like a wall.
I didn't find shit over there. It's just the wall that looks a little bit different than the rest of the walls. But
I feel like it's believable that Taliesin would doubt Keely's.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You should doubt everything I do, even if you're like convinced that I did the right thing. You should probably still doubt it. I'm actually, that's not me saying that. That's my character is saying, even though I think this is what it is, even no matter what, you should probably doubt me.
All right.
Should
So,
I make a roll?
yeah, I guess you probably feel pretty embarrassed about missing big blackfooters.
Hey.
19. So on this wall, you're kind of fiddling around with it, right? Putting your hands, rubbing up and down, and then you just
Ooh.
kind of push slightly, and it kind of recedes a little bit, and then slides to the left.
Slide. I wanna
It's a wall.
come up behind her and whisper in her ear, slides to the left.
Yeah, and
Then I want
it's
to awkwardly walk away.
it's a wall.
Wait, it's a wall. It slides and then it's a wall behind it.
No, it's just a wall. No, I'm kidding.
Nice.
So I still did the whole bedroll thing, and I'm kind of agging him on a little bit, like, hey, I know there's this hallway, but because I'm always trying to get people to like me, so if I feel like they want to do something, I'm actually probably more on this side of him, like, hey man, why don't you go? Just feel the ruffles, just feel the ruffles.
Head down to that door.
Karg's a little confused by the gesture, like he doesn't quite understand what the intention here is. But he takes the bedroll and he kind of squishes a little bit. And he's like, it's very very soft, Karg.
I do one of those like where I put my hand, my two hands, or my two hands up to my head and like lay down, like the laying down motion. Like, right. I want you to lay down, and then I point to the rug, like, lay down on the rug.
But Karg doesn't want to do that, I don't think.
You want Karg lay on rug, so rug murder Karg?
No, and then I take out my scimitar. I don't say anything because I don't really know how to use words. I take out my thing, my short sword, and I do like a stabby motion, and I point towards the rug. Because I realize this is probably really confusing, but it's just my guy. This is what he would do. He's like stabbing the rug, so he does like the laying down hands thing.
Go ahead and stab the rug if you'd like.
No. I'm telling Karg I want him to nap and stab the rug at the same time. Like I'm doing that. I'm doing like the head. I'm doing my hand on my head on my hands, and then I stab and I point to the rug as I'm doing both.
Hey, we have a locked door. Can you come over here and open it?
We need you to come here.
Oh, okay, all right, shit. And then I just walk away.
Leave the rug alone. I don't need you to bash the door.
I don't make any movements on my face. I just walk away like everything's normal, and that's just what people do. This is all normal stuff. Nothing weird happening here. This is just what.
Just stands there completely dumbfounded, like. No idea.
I'm like, I go up to Wolfham. I'm like, I don't know what he's doing back there, man. He's just hanging out, like he's just staring. I don't know what his deal is. I think he might be.
Keely, are you gonna try to unlock this door?
Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah. Can I get up to it? So I go.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a person in the way.
That's okay.
All right, I'm gonna. What check do you need? Sorry. You need
boost tools.
It's a
dexterity check, right? Okay, I got you. I don't know which of those is. There we go. How about 22? Does that unlock it? For the love of God, please tell me 22 unlocks it.
Oh yeah, it sure does.
Yeah, hey guys, I got it. I got this lock. Me, Ackle.
Good.
I can't even.
So you missed the door in the first place.
I can't even pronounce my own name right. That's how embarrassed I am.
Too many martinis.
I turn around and give him that. If you guys ever watch Big Bang Theory, the 2 thumbs up thing that Leonard does when he finishes having sex with Penny, like the.
I've never seen it.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Crickets.
That's to be expected. That's just the life of the guy.
So
I mean, when you make deep Big Bang Theory references, I mean.
Keely.
Yes.
You will unlock the door.
Yeah.
Open it.
Yeah. I want to very very slowly open it, and like as I'm peering in, I want to have my crossbow ready, armed. And I want to push it slightly open as slowly and as quietly as I can, and like stick my head and my crossbow through the door as I look, so that I'm ready if something's gonna get. Or I'm gonna check the door. Let me check the door, make sure it's not gonna have anything crazy before I try to open it.
No, you're fine.
Okay, all right. So if the door's not gonna attack me, it's not booby trapped. I'm gonna do the thing I just said, where I push it open.
Yeah, the door is not.
So the door opens.
So is it?
The door does open. He unlocks it.
I mean, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what I see.
This room is also lit. by those same dancing lights that was in the other room.
Okay.
Hey.
Whoa.
All right.
And
So
what you
lot
see
going
is
on
this
here.
this large room, these pillars that rise to the ceiling. So you
So-
have two mausoleums here.
what's this thing in the middle?
There's
He's
in the
getting
middle.
there.
You see this large snake-like figure.
Like it's live?
Its head and neck flare out like a cobra's. Face is humanoid though.
Okay, I turn around and I go, there's a giant snake with a human head inside this room. Do you guys think
Have
I
I-
should shoot it?
Have I
And
Um,
heard of
it's-
something like that before?
It
Like a
speaks to
history
you,
check?
Huey.
Huh?
It speaks to you.
Oh, it speaks to me as the door opens? Okay, never mind.
Yes.
I haven't. Okay, what does it say?
It says, "Who dares enter the tomb of my guardian? Who dares disturb my?
He,
What is your purpose?"
I say, my, name is Roger. Because he's really nervous and he can't even remember his own name. That's all,
Alright,
that's
go
all
ahead,
I say.
make a deception.
I'm not even trying to be deceptive.
Oh, but you just did it.
But you just lied to him.
First thing. The very
Wow.
first thing.
Wow.
Your name's Roger.
I would, yeah, yeah, Roger, and
What's your middle name?
I'm just here to chill. I'm Roger, and I'm just here to,
Just
I'm
here
here to hang out.
chill.
That's my thing. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I want people to like me, even if it is a giant snake.
Well, unfortunately, nat 20s aren't auto rolls or auto successes and checks.
Right.
So
And I
I
have
still
a
have to
negative
roll
one.
for him. Let's see here. You have a -1.
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
right?
I told you,
why
I'm
is
not,
that
I'm not
19?
good at lying.
I was like, why is this 19 green? Oh, wait a
You
sec.
just laid down the best lie of your life.
Like literally the best.
lie
yeah,
you will ever
Yeah.
tell.
I feel a little more
Yeah.
confident about it afterwards, to be honest. I've actually feel a little more relaxed.
And it is. I'm Roger.
Let's see.
And I just want to chill.
That's the best lie you'll ever tell.
Hold on. He rolled
I rolled
a 16.
uh,
I gotta find out his wisdom. Yeah, so you told the best lie that you've ever told, and this snake just looks at you like you're stupid. As he
so
is not fooled whatsoever.
So I turn around to the guys and I'm like, "Hey, there's a giant snake in here.
I pushed
And-
past him.
Hold on
And-
one second.
Um,
Hold on
it-
1 second.
It
Hold
has
on
the
one
face
second.
of a human, and I told him my name is
Karg's genuinely
Roger."
confused. He's pretty convinced that that Achilles' name is actually Roger. Sorry,
Uh,
continue.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I do. That's
Willem just pushes him aside and walks into the room.
You know I'm holding a loaded crossbow. You should be careful with pushing me.
Yeah, well, I did.
At this point, Akili,
Yeah.
after you lied to him,
Yeah.
instead of responding with words,
Yeah.
spits at you.
Well,
Yeah.
but I definitely would have, if he sped at me, I would have shot my crossbow at him because it was ready, and whether it's the
Alright,
right
so
thing to do or
between-
not, it's
between
what he
you
would have
two?
done. He's,
Between you two, just you and the snake right now, go ahead and let me clear this. Go ahead and roll an initiative
you got
to
it.
see who strikes first.
Oh, not terrible.
Wait, to reiterate, do not lie and do not kill.
I
Yeah,
know,
she
but
typed it for you.
I know,
and
but it's my
you
guy.
open the door, and
Hey,
the first thing you
hey,
did is tell a lie.
Listen, I told you this is my guy. He's very
The
awkward.
best lie of your life was Roger, and they didn't believe you.
I had my finger on the gun. I'm an awkward man. You know, after I unlocked it, somebody else should walk in probably.
It
I
was
really-
a mistake for letting him open a door.
Now you've learned when I unlock a door, somebody else walks in first.
Yeah. So hold
I
on. So
really
this
want
is
for-
this at the moment is just between the snake and the kiwi. A kiwi, go ahead and roll your
sorry,
attack
sorry,
roll.
my apologies.
Do what?
Go ahead and roll your attack roll.
It was my crossbow. Where's the frick is my crossbow? Why do I not? Oh, because I'm clicking on the wrong person. Nope. Wrong. Nope. There we go. That's the one. The 24.
24 will. And then 6 damage.
Yep.
Alright.
So that does hit.
You do hit him.
So I get
Yes.
another crossbow, right?
Yep, 16 misses. And then, like I said, the snake spits at you. For a 22 versus AC.
That's a hit.
Before. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, wow. Okay, there you go. So you made it. So,
For the record, I have a very startled look on my face, and I also look very scared because I obviously
Right.
just lied and then randomly shot a bow because I was ready to shoot it.
so 64. Take 32 poison damage.
Oh God!
Yep. And now the rest of you guys can roll for initiative. Card, you can keep yours if you'd like.
I also would probably be like,
I
"Oh
would
my God, I'm so
definitely like to.
sorry."
Stop shooting
I mean,
and lying.
it's just what he does. He was caught off
Noted.
guard. Yeah.
Duly noted.
Yeah, I unlock the door. I don't walk through them. I can't help. That's what he would do. It's, you know.
So the new status quo is when he gets in one of those modes, everyone just walk away.
Or just
So-
don't. When I'm
As soon as
obviously.
he opens the door, I muzzle him and push him to the back.
You don't have to muzzle me. I am cowering in the floor as it is.
Yeah, you're poisoned up there. You're lucky you made that save. That might have killed you or dropped you. You rolled really well. It's 10d8 poison damage.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Not good.
So, let's see here. Karg, what would you like to do?
So, Karg, I think, is. I guess my question is this from the rest of the group. Like, what does Karg read from Willem and from Taliesin? Like,
Willem is eager to move into the room.
like is this like a fighting energy, or is this like, how are we feeling here?
Definitely not in a fighting energy.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And you probably heard Talos say, "Do not fight, do not lie, and do not kill."
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then yeah.
Well-
Then I because my thought is because if Karg sees his buddy getting hit with acid, like his poison, his first attack thought is attack, but like reason
Well-
can be had. So
And
he'll-
I also yell, "I'm sorry at him," and I'm cowering in the floor. Like, this was totally an accident. I didn't mean to do this. This is just, I'm trigger happy. I'm a little scared. It's what happens.
Well, hold on, Akil. You can cower on your turn. It'll be
So
alright.
yeah, I think Karg for the time being he's gonna hold actions and see what leveler minds decide is the way to go.
All right. Are you cowering, Akil?
Oh yeah. I'm in the floor. Is it actually my turn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's your turn now.
Yeah. So what I would like to do is to actually lay down my bow and step right here and just like hunker down on the floor and be like, "I'm sorry, man. No guns. Like, hands up. I'm sorry. My name is actually Akili Star-Lord. I'm not Roger. I'm just. I hope we can work this out. Like, man to man snake."
He says, "What is a gun?"
What do you say?
You heard me.
What is a gun?
What is a gun?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say anything about a gun.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I said my gun. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant my crossbow. My crossbow, not gun. No gun. Crossbow on the floor. I left it here in the floor.
He repeats what he said to you when you entered.
What is my name is Akili Star-Lord. And I if you're cool with it, I'd like to let the pretty little girl behind me explain everything as to why we're here. If that's cool with you.
Don't talk to me. Talk to her.
Yeah, I'm not trying to start any trouble.
I got you. Make a persuasion roll.
Okay, I can do that.
This isn't where I parked my car.
Oh god, this is not gonna be good. I'm not very charismatic, as you guys might know.
We noticed.
All right. The snake rears back, Cobra would before it strikes.
Oh god.
And it holds its action.
I'm just cowering on the floor. Like, this point, hands overhead, and I'm done. I'm just like, hey guys, can somebody come talk to the giant snake person guy?
Taliesin.
Please, dear God, please save me.
I'll walk into the room.
He asks the same questions of you.
What was it? Name and what are you doing, right?
Correct.
My name is Taliesin, and we're here to help save the above world, and we're looking for the Overseer? The Tomb of the Overseer?
Looking for the last paladin.
The last paladin.
Yeah.
As you say that, the CR10 Guardian Naga his expression starts to soften.
Well, thank the Lord above.
Yeah, right?
32 damage on a save.
Yeah, you said something about 8d10 damage, and I was like, this is not a fight we're supposed to
do. No.
I mean, I gave you clues pretty...
I'm not saying it was the right thing to do. I'm just saying that's what my character would do.
And it was played. I would say well played, but
you know, I can't help it.
Taliesin, this snake-like figure, which you can tell you that you guys are just no match for. How do I want to put this? He asks you.
Go ahead.
He asks what's wrong and why you were seeking the last paladin. In essence, he wants more information about why you were disturbing his guardian.
I'll give him basically the history of what's going on above with the war and that I'm trying to save people's lives and save the world above.
And is this truly what Taliesin's doing? You're good, right?
Yeah, believes every word of it because that's what she believes. She's not lying.
All right. His face kind of turns sour and you get the feeling that he almost feels like he's failed at something. He starts going into the story about how he is bound to this room and this room alone. He could do nothing while they were desecrating the rest of the temple. They came in hundreds of years ago, seeking to do the same thing that you guys are doing now. And as far as he knows, they couldn't solve the puzzle that needs to be solved. And he says if you truly, truly desire to raise the last hero, you will need to find the 3 vestiges of the Overseer, all of which are contained within the temple itself, all of which are not only guarded by the Overseer's defenses, but also the evil magic that was brought into here hundreds of years ago.
Cool. So can I be in the room or?
Right. Yeah. At some point in there, we move in. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
We file in behind.
Um,
I'll ask the snake if he has a name, or the naga. I have your name, good sir.
He says, Naja.
Is there any way?
It's actually pronounced Naja.
Naja?
No, I'm kidding. There's no name for him. He's just a
Just trying to be polite.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Well, yeah, he tells you he has no name, he has a purpose. And that is to guard this room and this room alone. These 2 mausoleums that you see, these are the tombs of 2 of the Overseers. Past Overseers. Not the ones that you're looking for. These are the ones that he was meant to guard. And he could do nothing to help the rest.
So he said there are 3 vestiges hidden within the temple.
The shield, the sword, the helmet.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's exactly where I was going with it. Cool.
Are any of them in this room, or are they in the other rooms?
None are in this room.
I ask if I could bless these tombs with a blessing from the God of Life.
He gives you what is the equivalent to a snake smile, and just kind of bobs his head.
Okay. Can I bless both of them with one spell? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Then they shall be blessed, and I shall spin the spell.
Willem, go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
Seriously? Wow.
That's the first 0 I've seen. Okay,
Wow.
He's just awful happy with what you're doing.
Jeez.
Word. So yeah, then I just go about blessing the tombs. Then I thank the snake man for his time.
All right, he asked what you're doing with that ne'er-do-well over there laying on the floor, drenched in poison.
I mean, we took him to the doctors, and they tried their best, but there's just nothing that can be done. Some people just are how they are.
Perception check?
What was that?
No, I'm kidding. Well, he's probably pretty happy with your good deed. He lets you guys in on a little secret about that holy water that you've been carrying around. Drinking it will in effect give you the benefits of it.
Effects of what? Sorry, you cut out.
Yeah, you cut out. You said give you the effects of
short rest.
Oh,
nice.
That's
sweet.
How much is a drink? A swallow or half the skin or?
Like a vial's worth, like 1 potion's worth. So you guys technically have 6 right now. So you have 6 1 action short rests. Before.
I could permacast spells with that.
Yeah. Now that we know that, I hand all of mine straight to Talisa. Or I'm sorry,
Taliesin.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Okay, I'm sorry. That's you only have that, and you only have 4 of those. because the new water that dripped in the next day doesn't have the spell on it.
So, how late were we planning on running tonight, guys?
I think this should be about it.
That's
Yeah.
kind of where I was at too.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This is a solid stopping point, though. If we wanted to, I mean, was the intention to continue on, or do we want to start a new one shot next Monday? Or
We can continue this, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I'm cool with continuing this one on.
yeah, I mean, I'm interested. If,
Yeah, we actually did a lot more role play than dungeon than I expected.
Yeah,
really.
honestly, I honestly expected to get like a little bit further in the dungeon, but like I'm more than happy with like the role play that was going on. Like Garg, you were killing it.
yeah, that's right. I appreciate it.
No, that's a really
yeah.
a really good. That's one of the smoothest first sessions I've ever had.
Taliesin, I loved the whole mom effect you were having.
Yeah, I apologize.
Someone's
for, like,
gotta do
forcing
it.
that
No, it actually fits the character a little bit. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Achille, I love that you instantly lied and shot the dog.
Hey, you know, I gotta stick to my guy. What he's gonna do. You know,
I like the fact that it was an accident. Like you and then shot him.
Yeah, like I personally knew
You
that is
walked in.
totally.
Hi, I'm Roger.
Like me personally, I knew that is the last thing on earth that I should be doing is shooting this guy, especially after personally reading "Don't kill anything." But
Right
That's
after
the thing that got
don't
me.
kill, don't lie.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's the thing that got me the most is that you poked fun at Taliesin because she missed the giant block letters and you instantly forgot what the giant.
I'm all about being the scout. I'm all about picking locks. I'm probably not the first person to walk into rooms. That's all I'm saying.
Never letting you do that again.
I probably shouldn't be the guy with -2 charisma walking
I
into
think-
rooms.
I think you being the guy who
Oh.
slinks in the back and doesn't talk to anybody is probably
Yeah. Like let me pick the lock and then move to the back of the line and let
Is there a
everybody else.
gag spell?
I know, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey.
actually, I have it. It's silent.
Silence.
You know what? All you have to do is my character's so awkward. Just be like, "Hey, Achille, shut up," and he'll be like, "Okay, yeah, all right, yeah." You don't even have to cast a spell. Just tell him shut up, and that might be more powerful than the spell itself. To be honest.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah, you guys. That was good. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Agreed.
And then Willem, I love how Willem's fearless drive to kill the spiders
Oh,
got him
man.
within one death saving throw of death. And
Oh,
In the very first, like, let's go, let's do this.
oh,
I like
God.
if Willem were to ever publish like a memoir, it would be like dauntlessly striding forward, the Willem Fulham story.
Yeah, he's just moving along.
The card should be, I hate spiders.
Oh, Nick, you're cracking me up with them spiders, though, man. Like, like, oh shit, my biggest fear, and no, fuck this. I'm out as much as I can be without bailing on my bros. I love it.
Yeah, it took Willem going down for
Yeah.
Card to get his shit
To
together.
step up. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That's a good,
I
that's a good
really
party.
didn't expect him to hit me that hard.
well, they
Yeah.
critted twice on you.
Yeah, I know. I was like, well, here we go.
So
Uh,
that was pretty good hits. So.
Hey guys, I gotta go. I've gotta get up at 6 in the morning.
oh, jeez.
All right. All right.
It was super
Thanks for
fun,
joining
guys.
with us.
Yeah, hey, thanks for having
Yeah, it
us,
was
guys.
great. I'll
Yeah.
see you guys next Monday. This is a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
sweet.
Same
Let's
bad
do it.
time.
Do it.
Indeed.
Same bad
Yeah.
place. If you guys play any other games on Steam, throw your Steam name in the chat. Happy to send you an invite.
My Steam name's same as my Discord name, IrishKid20.
Awesome.
I don't even remember my Steam name at this point.
Yeah, me either.
I almost never play games on Steam anymore, though.
I'm on a paid leave of absence, so
That's awesome.
I'm enjoying a long vacation.
I am experiencing no such windfall of free time.
It's gonna suck when I have to go back to work, because I've been off since Thursday, and I was sick for 2 days last week. Worked on Wednesday, came in on Thursday, and they did a surprise drug test on all salary employees where I work. And if you're on any prescription medicine, you're sent home until they can show that it is in fact the medicine that your doctor prescribed. And still haven't been called back to work. So I got a call today from the testing facility to get proof of it, but
man, I mean, on the one hand, sure, it's great to have some paid time off because I have to assume that doesn't come out of your PTO.
no, not at all. It's just paid leave of absence. Yeah, it's like I actually we had Street Machine Nationals down here, and I ran into my boss, my boss's boss, and he's like, "You enjoying your free vacation?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "The only downside is I'm gonna have a shit ton of work when I come back." And I was like, I've been working on stuff at home. I don't know if it's allowed or not. I was like, so I'll just show up at work and have shit magically done when I get there. And he's like, I know nothing. He's like, just do whatever you want to do, and we'll see you when you come back. I was like, sounds good to me.
Take it once I leave the app, everything will get saved.
Yeah, it's automatically
and
saved.
you can log in freely throughout the week. Nobody else has to be online.
Cool. All right, guys. I will see you next week.
Nice meeting you, Evan.
Right. See ya. Nice to meet you.
See ya.
Yep. I'm gonna head out myself because I also have to get up early. But it's been a lot of fun, guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll see you next
See
week.
you next week.
Yep,
Yeah, for
take it
sure.
easy, guys.
See you, man.
Good picks, guys. Well done.
Yeah, I had a good feeling about.
I hope,
Jared was the HR guy.
I hope I didn't scare him off. I don't think I did, but